All right. In here. I'm going to give y'all some time to get up in here. There we go. Give you a little time. Blessings to you. Let me come. What's going on, Tony? Yeah, I didn't have the opportunity to really hit y'all in the chest the way I wanted to last time, simply because y'all got saved because my nephew and my niece was here. My little nephew was just banging on the door, Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil. So I didn't get the opportunity to really hit you in the chest the way that you needed to be hit with this game. So I had to come back correct. Okay, I see the homies is up in here. Okay, Troy is up in here. Hold on. My brother Goldie. Bro, why y'all ain't tell me, bro, you on the wrong channel? Bro, I was on the wrong channel the whole time, bro. I'm on the Views channel when I'm supposed to be on the Sinful to P channel, bro. Okay, H to the B is in here. Okay, I see Dynasty up in here, man. Blessings to you. Pretty Kimmy. Hey, baby, I love that profile picture. It's a blessing to really see it. What's going on, BD? What you mean still gonna finish the video on R. Kelly? Bro, that video is over 4 hours that I just did about R. Kelly. If it ain't finished by now, if it ain't finished in 240 minutes, bro, then just, I don't know. I broke it down from every standpoint that needs to be broken down. I might put out a short video later about R. Kelly so people don't got to watch 240 minutes, because you already know some of us was just joking and laughing and having a good time. No, bro, I was on the Views channel. It's my fault. But y'all should have said something. Like, bro, you on the wrong channel. All right, but listen. I want you to share this video. Hit that like button right now. Hit that like button immediately. I want you to share this video on Facebook, Instagram. I know it's late at night. I know a lot of y'all had to work. Some of y'all at work right now. I know that you're at your job. I know some people won't be able to enjoy this content till later on, you know what I mean, till after they get off of work and things like that. So I already know that most of y'all are in the bed right now. You sleep, you know. Matter of fact, let me edit this so everybody can see the title. I couldn't do it on the phone. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now that title is looking right. Couldn't do it on the phones. They limited as far as the words that you can use. But now we good. But long story short, getting right into it. One of my clients, as you know from the previous video that I did, you know what I mean, had spoke, because we've been dealing with each other for a while. You young peas know how, you know what I mean, how I deal with you guys. And let me say this to you. If you in the game, and I just know how it is. I know how it is. Okay? I don't look at you on what you post on Instagram. I don't look at what you be posting on Facebook. I'm looking at you, the man. I know this game is like this. Okay? I know this game is like this. I know when some of you are posting old videos, TBT videos, as if it's happening recently, and you're not currently having any currency right now. So with that being said, You know what I mean? I just know how this game is, and I know some of y'all can't afford them $150 sessions the way you want frequently because you don't have the currency to do it. I know. But when you got an emergency, I'll give you an example. One of my little brothers, you know what I mean? One of my, he's a client, but you know, when you in this game, you know, as far as, you know, client, you know, you might one of my little brothers. And this fool got two little broads in Vegas, and his two broads get arrested as soon as he put them down. So instead of him hitting me up or calling another P to find out a bondsman in town to get the little broads out, he sit up there and take the money down to the station and everything, put his name on it and sign, put his government name and everything so these broads can get out and put himself on the dotted line to get these hoes out of jail. You know what I mean? They sitting over there, you understand me, arrested for prostitution, and you supposed to be the pimping, and you put your name, I said, why you didn't call me? He said, bro, I didn't have enough. I wanted to, but I didn't have enough money for the session. I said, bro, when it's an emergency and you don't have the currency to afford, we not going to, you know, I'm not going to sit up there and say, make an appointment, something like that. Come on, man. You sitting over there, you think I'm going to trip over $150, nigga? You going to be in CCDC waiting for them to sentence you to 150 years. So when it's an emergency, definitely call me. But watch this. One of my, you know, my little young partners and things like that, been in the game 2 years. You know what I mean? Started off just like me. You know, I know a lot of y'all, you know, when you started in the game, you came in the game with the game, but I didn't, and clearly he didn't either. But when I first came in the game, I was fucking like crazy. Yeah, I was having raw sex. I was sticking my dick up in pussy, Raw Dilla. You know what I mean? That's what should have been my name, Raw Dilla the P, because I was acting a fool, you know what I mean, in some pussy. I was doing things that I shouldn't have did. Young and stupid. Dumb as fuck. Fucking damn near every bitch, you know what I mean, that came through the door that was attractive, that I was, you know what I mean, attentive to, you know what I mean, attentive to her physical appearance, you know what I mean, if she was light skinned or she was my complexion, you know what I mean, don't let her be dark skinned and thick as hell. But if that bitch money was right, and especially if she was right, if she was white, you know what I mean, if she was Caucasian, you know what I mean, yeah, them two, the snow. Oh man, she either got, when I first started, she either got fucked on the first day or the first week, okay? You know what I mean? I know everybody gonna put on Oscar award performances as if they, you know what I mean, they was abstaining and, nah man, you know what I mean, when I first started, man, I used to make hoes wait about 180 days. About 180, man, before the bitch even get to hear me piss, man. You know, everybody extra pimpish, but that ain't how I started, okay? I was fucking. You know what I mean? I was. And I thought that my dick was a beautiful tool, and I thought that, you know what I mean, hey, I can use this. You know, this is a beautiful tool for my campaign, man. I'm about to be deep. I'm just not about to be deep in some pussy. I'm about to fuck around and get deep around this motherfucker. But no, I had to learn the hard way, you know what I mean, that number one, because I didn't get taught by books. I didn't get taught by movies. I got taught by consequences, by the game spanking my ass, you know what I mean, for the stupid shit that I did when I first started in the game, man. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? Period. When I first started in the game, you know what I mean, I came in the game retarded, and that's why I ended up running into gonorrhea. So it wasn't no surprise to me when he told me that he ran into herpes. Young man been in the game 2 years and already got herpes. Already got herpes. I appreciate the Most High for his mercies abiding on my life and not subsiding on my life. You know what I mean? His first 2 years in the game, he already got herpes. He's already got herpes. And see, some of y'all, you don't even study about sexually transmitted diseases because you feel like you're untouchable. You feel like you can't be touched. You feel like it'll never happen to you. Oh man, you know what I mean? You know, man, that's for the mother niggas, man. You know what I mean? That shit ain't gonna happen to me. Because as you keep going in the game, you start feeling like you God. And then God gotta show you, nigga, you ain't God. Okay? Whether by incarceration, a bad situation, but he gotta show you, you know what I mean, that you're not God. You're not untouchable. That you can be touched. You can be fucked with. Okay? And the young man told me, he said, P, I didn't even want to call you, man, and you know what I mean, and let you know, bro, but I got herpes. I said, man, you know, like I said, and you know, a lot of y'all be like, man, he cried. Yeah, he cried. He cried. Because his background is similar to mine. He come up in the church and you know what I mean, and got some family, you know what I mean, and different auxiliaries within, you know, different congregations and things like that. You know what I mean? So he never would think that herpes, you know, he would come in contact with herpes. And I told y'all this video is too important. I know it's late at night, but please hit the share button. Share this on Facebook and Instagram. We need young people to see this video. Young people need to see this video. Hit that like button so it can be recommended. The more likes, the more recommendations for young and old people to see this. This might save somebody. This might help somebody abstain, you know what I mean, from sex, you know what I mean, preventing a situation that might come. Get this out to people, please. Bullshit is shared every day. Fights is shared every day. Twerking is shared every day. You know what I mean? This game needs to be shared every day. So, you know what I mean? After he finished crying and things like that, and, you know what I mean, I'm ministering to him and things like that, you know what I mean, listening to him. He just, you know, of course, he feel like, you know, his life is pretty much fucked up. And see, he even remembered it was another live video that I did when a young woman had told me that she was pretty much born with it. And she ended up turning on and turning out to the game, you know, in high school with her boyfriend. And she ended up giving herpes to him. And they have herpes. And she's doing dates with herpes. And he's campaigning for other bitches, you know, with herpes in his body. And what's so fucked up that a lot of y'all don't know is that you can have herpes and not have the symptoms. Okay? You can have herpes. Some of y'all might just have herpes in your body right now. You might have herpes in your body right now. You think just because you don't have the symptoms that you are right. You can have some herpes in your body right now and you don't even know it. Oh, I thought when you got herpes, you know, genital warts be showing everywhere. You can have herpes in your body right now and don't even know it. Some of these women are going to clubs. Some of them fine, attractive women that you see in the club on Friday and Saturday night. You know what I mean? You remember that bitch that was dancing? Big ass, big titties. You know what I mean? Dancing to the music. And your dick got hard. Talking to my squares. And you just wanted her so bad. She was the finest thing in the club. There's a chance, a big chance, that woman that you just felt like you had to have or was the most attractive woman in the club, it's a great chance that she had herpes. Judging by the percentages, it's a good chance that she had herpes. Just because you don't see symptoms of it, that don't mean that that bitch didn't have it. You don't got time, man. It's a cold, cold world out here. You need to be careful who you bless, you know what I mean, with yourself. I told you guys that you got to treat yourself like a trophy. I told you that you got to treat yourself like a championship. I told you about the time when I was in Minnesota, fresh out of prison, in shape, coming in Minnesota, campaigning for some snow. I told you about that time, and you know, me and Freeze, we had got out the club, and we had ended up talking to these little broads, and you know what I mean? I ended up taking the broad back to my room. Now, because my intentions is to pimp, because I'm fresh out of prison, and all I cared about was knocking me a new bitch. That's all I cared about. I didn't want to sit up there, you know what I mean? I wasn't even thinking about sex. I'm thinking that I ain't got no motherfucking house. I ain't got no car. I barely got nothing. I barely got a week's worth of clothes. So I'm not even thinking about fucking right now. She was. She thought we was coming back to the room for me to sit up there and put her legs above her head. But that was not the case. So, of course, she's seducing me. And she's saying, giving me all of these compliments. You know what I mean? Letting me know that she, you know, she ready. But I denied her. And the reason for me denying her was because of what happened in my history. Number one, what happened in your history, P? Me having gonorrhea, which I'm going to speak about that. I came in contact with gonorrhea. And thank God that it was that little minor problem and not them giant problems that some of y'all and you in the comment section and those in the future gonna have to come in contact because you did not take heed to this game. This game has sent me here to be a watchman to you, to sound the trumpet, to sit up there and give warning before destruction. Some of you don't have no diseases in your body, but because you're going to be disobedient to this game in the future, you're going to have a disease in your body because you didn't take heed to this game when this game came to you. Some of y'all going to have it in your body. Some of you going to go to the clinic. Some of you going to have to go through the hospital. Some of you going to go through some life changes because you didn't take heed to the game when it came your way. You're going to have to go through some unnecessary bullshit just because you didn't take heed to this game tonight. I'm telling you the truth. But I ended up denying her and letting her know that, you know, I appreciate, you know, I mean, the compliments and things like that. But, you know, no, baby, I really just wanted to bring you to the room and, you know, I mean, chop it up, you know, woo, woo. And I denied her. And by me denying her pussy, it had her so mentally fucked up that she didn't know what the fuck to do. She didn't know what the fuck to do. And she became so mentally fucked up that she was compelled to tell me the truth. She said, I could tell that you different. I'm not going, you know, I ain't going to do you like that, but I had to let you know I got herpes. She told me, I have to let you know that I got herpes. Now, if I didn't have the mentality of abstaining from going inside some pussy until I sit up there and pimp up, playing it according to the rules and regulations, keeping my dick in my pants and my pimping out my mind, you know what I mean, into her ears, then Sinful could have had herpes. But I was saved by the mercies of God and the goodness of this game. That's why it's good to follow the rules of the game. The game saved my life. For if it had not been for the mentality that I had, that the game had given me, if it had not been for them experiences that I had in my previous years, I would have had herpes in my body. But the game saved my black ass. And that's why I love the game. That's why I could never turn my back on this game. When no matter what transition that I make in life, I could never shit on this game because it was because of the mentality that the game gave me that saved my motherfucking life. For if I had thought the way that I used to think back in 2007, back in 2008, I would have had herpes. But because I evolved, and because the more game had came, because the game had elevated me mentally, I didn't go inside her pussy. And that's the reason why I don't have herpes to this day. This game has been good to me. So when you hear me say that the game has been good to me, just know it ain't no cliche. It ain't a cliche at all. I'm not just saying it to tickle your fantasy or tickle your little pussy. I'm saying it because it's real. From life experiences, this game saved my ass. So I could never shit on this game. No matter what transition that I make in life, I could sit up there years from now, if I was a bishop, a pastor, motivational speaker, or whatever I end up being later in life, I could never shit on this game because this game saved my ass. The game is good. So when you hear me say, I'm so thankful for this game, or when I say, God, thank you for this game, Know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking in carnality. I'm speaking in spirituality because it's the game. It's the game that he gave me that saved my ass, man. I'm supposed to have herpes right now, but because of the game that he gave me and the mentality that I gained from the game, I did not gain that disease. Saved by the game. If we was in church right now, I'd tell you to lean over to your neighbor and say, nigga, saved by the game. But moving right along, you know what I mean? Because like I told you guys, you know, just going back to that situation, the young woman that I had got herpes from, you know what I mean, was a young lady, you know what I mean, that, you know, some of y'all remember, you know what I mean, in the beginning of my career, you know, hold on for a minute. Hold on, I gotta make sure everybody comments showing. But my first little bride was Samoan. And you know how Samoans is. Any of you ever had a Samoan bitch? I don't know. But most of the Samoan bitches I had, they was overtly freaky. Extremely freaky. You know what I mean? Love to have sex. Love some dick. You know what I mean? They love big things. You know what I mean? Samoans love dick. I ain't met one Samoan bitch that didn't love a handsome black man, you understand me, with good conversation, smell good, and some dick. All of them love it. They love it. But this one particular Samoan that I had gotten, you know what I mean, that was born and raised from Cali, yeah, you know, I pretty much, when I had got the first time I seen her, she was with my brother. Because I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I mean? I seen her with my brother. And anybody that know my brother ain't got nothing to do with the pimping. My brother's a known blood in Vegas. My father's son. Look just like me, but just tall. Just taller. You know what I mean? Hold on. Bro got like a good almost 3 inches on me. He's like 6'5". But check it out. You know what I mean? When I seen the bride, you know what I mean, she was looking at me, you know, real lustful then. You know, so I always said in my mind, if the game had blessed me with another opportunity to see that bitch, I was gonna have that bitch. And I did. So, you know what I mean? Make a long story short, I didn't know she was burning though. And the nigga that she got burnt from, before I ended up, you know, having her and turning her out to the game, you know what I mean, was one of my partners. This nigga used to sing and rap and all this shit, but yeah, he was touching quite a few pussies. So he was burning too. He had gonorrhea too. So when the bitch ended up burning me, because, you know, by me never being on drugs and by me being clean and shit like that, it showed up in my body before hers. So, you know what I mean? I got this motherfucking gonorrhea. You know what I mean? I got all this different shit up in my motherfucking drawers and shit. You know what I mean? All these different Power Ranger colors and shit. All up in my motherfucking, all these discharges and shit. I'm just keeping it real. I got to give it to you the way that it is. I can't sugarcoat nothing. I know some of y'all like, oh, shit, yeah. You know what I mean? And at first, I was so embarrassed, you know what I mean, to actually go, you know what I mean, to the damn hospital because of the way I came up and my reputation and things like that. You know, I was ashamed. I was ashamed to tell my mother, to tell my grandmother, to tell my best friends that I was out here just, you know, just out here burning. And it got to the point where I had to go to the hospital simply because the pain was just too much. It was just too much. The pain was just too much, man. I had to go. And the example I give you, because this is real shit, me and Freeze sitting in the car, and like I kept telling people, whenever Freeze sees some titties or some ass, whenever he see a thick ass bitch, you know, Freeze always, God damn, look how thick this bitch is. And this bitch thick as hell. Shit. And immediately when Freeze did it, I should never have done it. But when Freeze said it, I looked at that ass, I looked at them legs, and immediately my dick said, I got hard as a motherfucker. But when I got hard, I was in pain, man. Because every time my dick would get on hard, I was in pain. Every time my dick would get on hard, man, I would want to cry. You understand me? Because, man, I'm burning, man. That shit was burning. So I said, man, fuck this, man. Fuck my pride. Fuck my arrogance, man. I can't do this shit no more. I gotta go. You know what I mean? I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I mean? So I go to the hospital and embarrassed like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, I had told my mother and my grandmother, they quoting scriptures. Anybody know, remember my mother and grandmother, those were my best friends. We talked about everything. And it was like, Philip, what profit a man to gain the whole world but lose only soul? Look how the devil got you out here, baby. The devil got you with different colors in your drawers. You just out here burning. You know what I mean? See, the devil, he always show you one side. He show you the green side of the grass, baby. But he didn't show you the other side, you know what I mean, that you was going to have gonorrhea. Now here you is, coming in this pimp game, messing with all of these little hoes. You know what I mean? But he didn't tell you, baby, that one of them girls was going to have gonorrhea. Oh, yeah. He didn't tell you that, huh? You know what I mean? And where's your slick talk now? Now you're burning. Now you got different color in your drawers, baby. You know what I mean? You done left God, you done backslid it, and you just in them streets with all them different colors in your drawers. The devil got you cheap, baby. He getting your soul for cheap. You just in the streets just burning. And all I could do was listen. You know what I mean? All I could do was listen. I couldn't fight it. I couldn't give a rebuttal to that. I couldn't give a reply to that because that was my mother. That's my grandmother. You know what I mean? So just to keep it all the way real, all I could do is just, you know, listen. So when I go to the hospital, I never forget. You know what I mean? I finally come up in there. She said, listen, baby, I can tell just by, you know what I mean, the way you look, the way you sound and everything, that you never even been through this type of experience. And that's good because I don't want you to go through this experience ever again. You know, I can guarantee you the girl that gave you that disease, she from Cali, ain't she? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you got to be careful, baby. No disrespect. I'm not saying all of them, but them Cali girls, you know, they be burning. So, you know, my wisdom, I'm listening to her, but you know what I mean? There's burning bitches everywhere. Burning bitches is omnipresent. But she said, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna give you the medication, but I want you to know that you got to go at least 2 weeks. Can't have no sexual contact at all. I say, ma'am, you know, after you give me the medication, if you could just make this stop hurting, you know what I mean? It's gonna be longer than 2 weeks, I swear. And she sat up there, Medicare. I'll never forget, man. I'll never forget when that lady sat up there, man, and took that Q-tip, and she sat up there and opened up my dick mouth, the mouth of my dick, and she sat up there and stuck that motherfucking Q-tip up in my dick and began to turn. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And the discharges, my Lord. Like the people say in church, my Lord, oh my God. That's just what, or you ever heard on social media when somebody get their ass was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was one of those. Yep. Soon as she sat up there, put that Q-tip in, oh my God. It was one of them motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? So after that, I made up my mind, man, that I ain't, man, listen, I'm good. I'm good, man. I am good. You know what I mean? The bitch, of course, you know, I made the bitch get checked up and everything like that and medicated. But even after she did it, you know what I mean, and got medicated, she actually was trying to, like, you know, sleep with me, still try to fuck me, still try to suck my dick. And I just was not on that. You know what I mean? That ended up playing, you know, because the way you start, the way you end. And I came in it with my dick. And it was like, you don't want to give dick no more. So this is now causing a problem. Now the bitch is thinking about departing, and you know what I mean, pretty soon she about to be an expiration date because I came in the gate with my dick out. See, you know what I mean? When it just benefits, man, by allowing the spirit of wisdom to govern you. It's benefits, man, by playing it by the rules, man. You know what I mean? But by me starting it off with my dick and then catching a disease, you know what I mean, with my dick, now that I'm medicated and I don't got the shit in my body no more, I don't want no, you know what I mean? I didn't want no pussy from you. I don't want you to suck my dick. I don't want to fuck. Now I'm making all of this justification and all these manipulation reasons on why I don't want to sit up there and do anything, and she's still trying to suck and fuck me. You know what I mean? And you know what was so fucked up? Not gonna say no name, but when I talked to my partners, they was like, "Damn, P, this your first time ever coming in contact with anything?" I said, nigga, yeah, this is my first time coming in contact, nigga, with any motherfucking thing. They was like, damn, P, you know, shit, I done been burnt about 3-4 times now. Like, these niggas was saying this shit like this was on a regular. And, you know, at the time when it had happened to me, I was pretty much, 23 years old. So by me being 23 years old, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm cool on that. In my mind, I'm like, man, I'm about to be a jag-off king, man. I'm about to catch arthritis, man. I'm about to sit up there, man, and jag off, man, to the end of times, man. It'll be a long time before a bitch get blessed with some dick around here. I'm cool on you bitches, man. You bitches ain't playing fair. So, you know what I mean? Of course, you know that didn't last, but it was a long time, man. That raw sex, that raw business, you know what I mean? And I'm so glad that from that event, hold on for a minute. It's currently live. Click on the link. Yeah, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad that, you know what I mean, I stopped sitting over there having raw business, you know what I mean? Because for sure, I was going to end up like, you know what I mean, the little homie with herpes or something worse. And some of y'all going to end up with something worse if you don't take heed to this game. And I'm going to give you different reasons tonight. That's why I wanted to come back, because I didn't get a chance to really do my thing and really sit up there and expound and say profound, give you some more profound reasons on why, you know what I mean, you can't be sitting over there fucking every motherfucking, you understand me? And just to keep it real, you know what I mean, sometimes, man, just in the day we living in, it's just best to not do nothing raw or just, you know, with nobody, man. You know what I mean? Just, you know, you're not trying to have kids, you're not trying to have no disease. Man, don't let them bitches sit up there and fool you. You got some bitches that actually tell a nigga, I don't like to, you know, have my pee. Some of y'all done heard this before. I don't like, you know, to have sex with my pee, you know, with a condom on, because when I have sex with a condom on, it reminds me of, you know, getting fucked by a trick. And some of y'all fell for this goofy ass shit. Some of you niggas actually fell for the shit. You know what I mean? I don't like to have sex with a condom on because, you know, the trick, he fucked me like a jackrabbit, and, you know, with a condom on, you know, when I'm with my man, you know what I mean, the pivot, you know what I mean, I don't want to use protection. Some of you didn't heard this goofy shit before, and you went for it. You went for it. You went for it. And you know when I'm out there, I'm using protection. You know that I would never sit up there and do nothing unprotected behind your back. Now, some of them actually was sincere in telling the truth, but everybody not telling the truth, P. And what you got to understand, hold on, hit that like button right now. It's 214 of y'all. Hit that like button right now. Stop playing with me. Hit that like button right now and hit that share button right now. But You know what I mean? So I don't want to, have sex with my P like, he a trick, so I don't like condoms. And some of y'all actually went for this bullshit and had unprotected sex. And you begin to have unprotected sex with that one, and then that one, and then that one, and that one. And some of y'all had a mentality of, she my hoe. So, I'm fucking her raw, and I can fuck her raw because I'm the only one fucking her raw. But I want to let you know that, some of y'all, and not even some of y'all, most of you motherfuckers is in denial. You're not understanding that, a lot of these bitches, a lot of you niggas really don't got no game to produce game. So a lot of them bitches from the track, and different carpet too, they be doing things they ain't got no goddamn business doing just to sit up there and make sure that your trap is right top of the morning. And I gave the example previously, but I'm going to give it again. Some of y'all got a stable. You got a little family. You got, 5 or more. And, among that group, you got some bitches that make more money than this one. So you might, if you got to put your mind state, you got to think, and sometimes it's hard for a pimp to think like that because pimps only see it from their perspective. They only see it from their, from an autobiographical, perspective, only from their eyes. But let's just look at things from the perspective of a bitch that's endeavoring to be your best hoe. Let's look at things from the perspective of a woman who's endeavoring to have all your attention. Let's look at it from a perspective from a woman who's endeavoring to sit up there and be the best moneymaker in your household. So with that being said, if we look at it from her perspective, she gonna get tired of watching bitches. One bitch come in with 3,500. Another bitch come in, with a Rolex. Another bitch got 2 Breitlands. The other bitch last night, she had a Patek Philippe. This bitch, she come in, you understand me, with 4,000 in a Frank Mueller. And, this bitch, she got $400 by the grace of God. She gonna get tired, of seeing that. So whatever she got to say, whatever she got to do to be on that level, because she sees the way that you look at her and you look at her and you look at her and the way you treat them, she want to be valued like that. She want to be treated like that. She want to be on that pedestal like that. She want to be exalted. She want that feeling that she didn't get from home. She want that attention. So if she got to have sex, if she got to sit up there and suck a raw dick in order to be the #1 draft pick in the house, that's what the fuck she gonna do. And I'm not saying every bitch, but there's a lot of bitches that's willing to be that bitch just to sit up there and feel like that bitch in your household. Sometimes, and I'll give this example again, like I told you, this how the enemy work. Sometimes the enemy will sit up there and, put her in a position to test her standards. Because a lot of bitches that talk that good Facebook, Instagram shit, that good hoe shit, all of that RHGO, HGO shit, they really ain't about that life. They're not checking it like that. I know a lot of times when you see, let me say it again, I know a lot of times when you see these bitches counting all of this money, they sitting over there counting racks upon racks. You think that the bitch, you understand me, made that off of one date or one day because of her caption. You know what I mean? Oh, I just got through seeing my regular, boss bitch shit. You know what I mean? Or the bitch sit up there and say, just another night, checking it like it's supposed to be checked for daddy. Unknockable _ Barbie the bitch. That type of shit. But what you don't know is that bitch went through 2-3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks of barebacking dates to accumulate that type of money just to feel like that bitch on Instagram. Now, I will say for the most part, hoes, because there's a difference between hoes and prostitutes that profess to be hoes, but that's another video. Hoes protect themselves. Hoes use condoms. Hoes are not going to disrespect their soul for a little bankroll. It could be $1 billion. She's not going to exchange, you know what I mean, her soul as far as gaining a sexually transmitted disease for any green papers with dead hypocrites on it. That's a hoe. Y'all calling a lot of these bitches hoes when they not hoes. But, okay, you know what I mean? You have some bitches, they want attention so much, they clout chasing so much, that they are willing to put a raw dick in their mouth, put it in their ass, put it in their pussy, just to feel like that bitch on Instagram, just to see the little hearts go up and up and up on Instagram, just to feel that fake love for a moment. They'll do that, and they doing it. And some of these young peas, you know what I mean, is so, naive, so slow, on social media, acting like they the game and acting like they got all the game in the world. Sitting up there saying shit like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, man? When, I don't trust the bitch, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit. Nigga ain't gonna trust no bitch, man. You know what I mean? I don't think I trust, man, is this game, man. You know what I mean? Nigga ain't gonna trust the bitch, man. You know what I mean? Trusting the bitch, man, is like trusting the devil, man. That's gonna keep a nigga from going to another level, man. I ain't trusting the bitch. But these niggas say that they don't trust the bitch, but then stick your dick in a raw. I don't know, like, that don't, like that didn't hit you like that? Yeah, man, I don't trust the bitch, but you fucking damn near every bitch in your household raw. What you mean you don't trust them? You trust them bitches damn near every day or every other day. You do trust them. Come on, man. You just got through putting your tongue between toes, nigga. What the fuck you mean you don't trust them? You just sit up there and stuck your tongue and lick the whole Figueroa. Some of you niggas done licked the whole Sepulveda. Some of you niggas done licked the whole Long Beach and Compton. Come on, man. Some of you niggas done took your tongue and you done sucked on the whole harbor, nigga. Harbor Beach, nigga. You know what I mean? Some of you niggas done sat up there and took your tongue and ate the whole the E14. Come on, man. You done sat up there and ate the whole 27th Street, man. You done sat up there and sucked on the whole 27th Street. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. Sat up there and licked on the whole goddamn track talking about you don't trust the bitch, man. You done sat up there and sucked all on Washington and Kilbourne and you talking about what you don't trust. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down, if you niggas do not take heed to this game, pretty soon you are going to be a victim. And I don't want you to be a victim. I want you to live your life. Because these bitches, man, you know what I mean? You got to understand that a woman is governed by how she feels. And if she feels like this woman is getting more attention than her, this woman is getting more attention than her, that woman is getting more attention than her, she gonna do what she feels that she need to do in order to get that attention. So, you know what I mean? It might be a situation that she get put in. Say, for example, it can be a woman who has never checked $1,000 in a 24-hour period. You know, every bitch on social media. Oh, I check racks. Don't believe the hype. Public Enemy told you back in the day, don't believe the hype. You got some bitches that has never checked, you know what I mean, a rack, $1,000 in a 24-hour period. Okay? So if you take one of them bitches that's not used to making no money and you put her in the motherfucking, you understand me, saying a situation with a trick, and he say, do you do Greek? Oh no, honey, I would never, I'm not into that, baby. That's like a fetish. No, I don't, I don't let nobody go in the back door, baby. Well, everybody has a price, what's your price? Baby, I don't care what price. I don't do that. You trying to go up the Hershey Highway. I'm not into that. You trying to dig all in my chocolate, baby, and I'm not feeling it. Listen, $1,000. Oh no! I don't need $1,000 that bad. I ain't going in. And she ain't even using no game. It's just fear. And some women who didn't do Greek, that didn't get fucked in their ass at first, a lot of them came in like this. And Trick was like, 2,500. You know what I mean? Come on, 2,500. Come on, my dick is not even big. And now he see the hesitation. At first, it was immediately, it was a no, a hell no, fuck no. But as he began to go up in price, he see it's a hesitation. Now you're thinking about it, you know? And she's like, no, 2,500. Come on, man. Come on, 3,000. 3,000. Come on, 3,000. Let me see your dick. He pulls his dick out. The bitch sees that his dick is shorter than a black man's future, you know what I mean, on the west side of Chicago or the southeast side, you know what I mean? And she sees that it's a very small time around here. And she thinking to herself, you know what I mean, he not going to cause no damage. You know what I mean? This motherfucker, you understand me, at 3.5 inches by the grace of God. You know what I mean? So just to keep that shit all the way 100, I'm not even going to feel a thing, and I'm about to make 3,000. Okay. Trick sit up there, you know what I mean, get ready to put his dick back there, but the bitch don't see him reaching for a condom. And, you know, the bitch sit up there and say, you're not gonna use no condom. Or a bitch might have sit up there and tried to grab a condom, and the Trick say, hold on. Baby, I'm clean. I'm a clean guy. You know what I mean? I've never, you know what I mean, I've never had a disease. I've never done any, you know, never had a disease before. And Brian might sit up there and say, no. If we can't do a condom, then we can't do it. Oh my God, fuck, come on. You know, 3,000, come on. Fuck, if I can't sit up, because I can't feel anything with a condom. I can't come, you know, come on. And because she ain't never made a rack in a 24-hour period, and he talking about 3 racks and he done already gave it to her already, 9 out of 10, most bitches in this position is going to sit up there and give up that motherfucking ass, you understand me, with no condom. 9 out of 10, most bitches in this position is getting ready to give up that ass with no condom. Some are still going to maintain their standards. That's the hoes. Few hoes. But most prostitutes professing to be hoes, not possessing no hoeing with them, they gonna sit up there and compromise their standards, bend that ass over, open up that motherfucking booty hole, and allow that Trick to sit up there, you understand me, and come up in there and see what's good in that circumstance. You know what I mean? Now watch this. Diseases are easily obtained through anal sex. Diseases, I'm going to say it again. Diseases are easily obtained through anal sex. Most women in this circumstance, it ain't even got to be most bitches in the game. Some of you squares in this predicament is going to give up that ass hole with no condom. If the guy looks presentable, if he was wearing a suit, if he smelled nice, you know what I mean? If he had a decent looking car, and he looks like a square that barely gets pussy or whatever, yo bitch, a lot of you know, oh, my bitch wouldn't do that. My bitch wouldn't do that. That's the one right there. My bitch wouldn't do, my bitch would, he's a spokesman for what the bitch wouldn't do. Yeah, a lot of you niggas are spokesmen for the what the bitch wouldn't do movement. I'm not a spokesman. I'm not a motherfucking motivational speaker or a spokesman for the what the bitch wouldn't do movement. I don't believe in that movement, okay? Because most women in that circumstance, matter of fact, scratch that. Most females that profess to be women in that circumstance is going to compromise, and she's going to receive that demise in her asshole. She gonna do it. He's going to pound them cheeks, raw business, okay? Now, with that being said, after it's over, because, you know what I mean, especially if she got a big ass and them thighs, he ain't gonna probably even survive in that ass for 60 seconds. He not probably even gonna make it. He damn sure ain't gonna make it in that ass for 300 seconds. So the bitch just got 3,000 for a sexual act that didn't even last 5 minutes. So now her desire to now participate in sexual acts unprotected has now been created, and now because of the amount of money that she made within that short amount of time has now been intensified. Her desire for sex, her desire for unprotected sex has now been intensified. Now she desires, to participate in that. Because one, she didn't feel it. She didn't even feel this little penis back there. And number two, it was a short amount of time for 3,000. How do you think she felt when she came top of the morning and when everybody else had less money than she did? If this bitch only had made 1,000, this bitch said it was a slow night, she only got 800. This bitch got arrested. That bitch over there, you understand me? She's talking about wasn't no tricks out there, and she only got 250. What make how you think? What do you think the enemy has just done in her mind? She has now $3,000, and she sees the big smile on the pimpin's face. He's smiling from ear to ear. Okay, bitch, I see you around this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? That's the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. You know what I mean? I already knew. That's why I never really sat up there and really did no complaining, bitch. Because I already knew one day you was going to do some obtaining, bitch. You know what I mean? I already knew. It was only a matter of time. You know what I mean? That's why I kept putting deposits of game in you. You know what I mean? Now look at you. You know what I mean? Now you evolving into a full-grown hoe, bitch. That's the fuck I'm talking about. And because of them compliments, that now creates a development for that evil spirit that has just been that nasty, unclean demon, you know what I mean, that's in her. Now her desire to participate in these activities has now been intensified because he just glorified her, you know what I mean, this morning in front of them bitches. Because everybody is different. Some peas don't break they bitch around other bitches, and then some peas like to break they bitches all on one accord. Because they know that if this bitch didn't make no currency, most of the time she gonna have to feel the spirit of humility and humiliation once she sees that every other bitch got more accumulation than her tonight. So every P, presides over their kingdom differently. No P can really say who's right or wrong in that. They can give their opinion, but however you do your thing, however you want to do your thing. But for them type of households, when the bride see that when she made this amount of money, she felt that attention. She felt that fake love. She got that, you know what I mean? You made her feel important in front of everybody. You made her feel the way that she wanted her mother to make her feel. You made her feel the way she wanted her father to make her feel. You made her feel the way she has always desired to feel at school or in front of her peers. You made her feel important. So if she got to get into a continuity of participating in these unclean, unprotected activities to obtain and maintain this motherfucking attention and this fake ass love, that's the fuck she gonna do. That's what the fuck she gonna do. You know what I mean? That's what she's going to do. You know what I mean? So I gotta keep it all the way 100 with you, man. A lot of you niggas is playing a dangerous game. Hit that like button right now. Hit that share button right now. I want you to sit up there and share this video. Get them in here. Get more in here. I know it's late at night, but we can still get more people up in here. Hit that like button right now. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell. But I want you to know that the only reason why some of you have not came in contact with a sexually transmitted disease is not because of how brilliant you are or how intelligent you are or how much game that you got or think that you got. Some of you have not came in contact with a sexually transmitted disease because of the mercies of God on your life. because some of your moves have been the best definition of brutish. It's been the best definition of foolish. It's not because, you know what I mean, you established or you just so polished, you know what I mean, with the game. No. Some of you have become so arrogant and egotistical that you can't sit up there, you understand me, and listen to the spirit of wisdom. You know what I mean? You know, man, well, you know, it had never happened to me. And that's mostly, you know what I mean, to be the number one suspects for this particular subject to hit like that, simply because it's always the untouchable motherfuckers that end up getting touched. Take heed. Warning come before destruction. Stop sitting over there going in these bitches raw. Now, another thing, I'm going to tell you, you know, some of the F's on my report card. You know, a lot of people, you know, they love to show you the A's on their report card to make themselves bigger than what they are. You know what I mean? They always do that. But me, I want to give you the F's on my report card so you can look at me and say, I don't want to be stupid like sin. I don't want to be foolish like sin was. Fuck that shit. Hell no. So, you know, when I first started, I did a lot of, you know, shit, you know what I mean, that I ain't had no goddamn business doing. You know, now I had a thing, you know what I mean, for them little, for them red bones, man. I really did. I like to see them thighs and that ass and shit. You know what I mean? Because you got to remember, man, you know what I mean, before I got into the game, I was singing and, you know, doing the R&B thing. So, you know, pussy, you know what I mean, was a frequent thing. You know what I mean? When you sitting over there singing in the lounges and things like that, you know, your hotel room and everything is pretty much for free. So if you meet a bitch, you know what I mean, in the audience and she liked your voice or she liked the show, she was going to come back, you know what I mean, to the hotel room, man. And, you know what I mean, you could have got it on. So, you know what I mean, that sexual spirit was still on me. My lust, you know what I mean, for fornication, you know what I mean, was still on me heavily, you know what I mean, when I got into the game. Yeah, I did a lot of, you know what I mean, shit that I ain't had no business doing. You know what I mean, fucking bitches on the first day that I met them. You know, like, for example, I sometime meet a broad at the mall, and this is the 23-year-old Sinful, back in 07, 08 days. And I meet a broad at the mall, you know what I mean, and we'll chop it up. And after we finish texting or calling each other and things like that, you know what I mean, especially if I'm in the town. Like, say, for example, if me and my partners, we coming through Minnesota and we in downtown Minneapolis and I'm in that Club 7, you know what I mean? And I see something attractive and things like that, you know? Anything, if I'm moving around, you know, that New Orleans, you know, that Baton Rouge, yeah, that Baton Rouge, yeah, that's the place. Because in my beginning days, that's why I was Minnesota, all it didn't come to later, but Baton Rouge was full of promiscuous bitches. Okay? So, you know, to have a catch hand in a place like Baton Rouge was real easy. Niggas in Baton Rouge that don't even be having a pea-bone in their body be 8 and 9 deep in Baton Rouge. Big facts. Okay? So, you know, you meet a broad in the mall. You know what I mean? This is a true story, by the way. We go up in the mall. I go up in the store, and I see this broad, you know what I mean, just thick as she want to be. Only thing I didn't like, she had that little gold tooth. I never cared for women having gold in their mouth. I never cared about that. I just didn't. But she had a little gold tooth, but she was so thick that I had to have it. I just had to. She was just too thick. You know what I mean? And she was pretty with a gold tooth having ass. But them thighs and that ass and them titties was just sitting up and they were just speaking to me. What's up, Sin? Hey, Sin. How you doing, Sin? It was just two little twins. I had to have them motherfuckers. So I sit up there and I say, listen, and this is real. My mouthpiece back then wasn't what it is now. I was just a young, energetic motherfucker. But I came to her, I said, listen, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but I've accomplished a lot in life. But another accomplishment that I'm trying to have is you. You know what I mean? I got to have you. I got to have you. On my list of accomplishments when I die, I want them to be able to say I graduated from this school, I performed here, I sold these many records. I sit up there, you understand me, I was the flyest nigga. But one of the greatest accomplishments I want to have in my obituary is that I had your motherfucking fine thick ass. I gotta have it. I'm not taking no for an answer. I don't want to hear I got a boyfriend. I don't want to hear I got a man. I don't want to hear I got a fiance. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I got to accomplish. I'm sorry. Mama didn't raise no loser. I gotta have you. You just too thick. You not even supposed to be working here. You too thick to work here. And she's smiling. We exchanged, bro. I lie to you not. I was texting her in the mall, just giving you an example how I was and just how loose I was. We sitting over there texting, bro. Soon as she got off work, she came to the room. We had a room not too far, I think, from like Plank Road or wherever. And she ended up coming to the room, bro. It wasn't even she wasn't even in there for 10 minutes, bro. So, you know what I mean? That nigga Nice with his dumb ass, he said, damn, bro, you know what I mean? You really using your tool, man. That's your tool, huh? You know what I mean, man? You're gonna have to pimp up, man. That ain't cool. Like, man, what you talking about, man? He like, nigga, is you a porno star, nigga, or is you trying to pimp? But he couldn't talk because he was doing some shit he ain't had no business doing it. But make a long story short, even when I did that, raw business. She didn't ask me to put on no condom. Hey, let me say this. Even before I got in the game, most of the sexual experiences that I had, it was only one woman that ever asked me to put on the condom. I'm going to say that again. When I sat up there and started fucking, because when I came to Vegas, I lost my mind. I was fucking, you know what I mean, having a good time, making a residence in the pussy. But, you know what I mean, only one woman, you know what I mean, out of the group of women that I had sex with before the game, only one woman asked me to wear a condom. Only one. And I got to be real even about that. Because even after, you know what I mean, she sat up there, you know what I mean, and asked me that one time, after that, shout out to my nigga Minister Jap for coming in. Love, family. You know what I mean, y'all subscribe to Minister Jap's channel too. But, you know what I mean, when she sat up there, you know what I mean, and asked that one time, that was the last time. Because I fucked her raw too. You know what I mean? It was only by the mercies of God that I didn't run into, you know what I mean, as we call it, the HIV. We call it the HIV, you know what I mean? UPS, you know, dropping off packages. It's only by the mercies of God. It wasn't by my wisdom, because I was fucking like a motherfucker. So let me also slide this in too. So for all you little squares that like to present yourself like you higher than a hoe and like you so cleaner than a hoe, man, shut that shit up. Because the truth of the matter is, you know what I mean, you could actually meet a square broad at a club or wherever. Majority of them is not going to make you put on no motherfucking condom. Hoes make you wear a condom. Hoes don't even jag a trick off without them putting a condom on his dick. I'm talking about hoes. Prostitutes that profess to be hoes, yeah, you can get them, you know, do whatever. They ain't got no standards. They going to bow down. They going to compromise. But most of the squares that I had sex with before the game, only one of them asked me to put a condom on. You know what I mean? So let's just be real. Like, come on now. But the thing about it is this, man. This ain't just to the pimps and hoes. This is to all you young men and all you young women. Because let me speak to the squares for a little bit. Some of you young men, you know what I mean, out there, you think that this woman, you know what I mean, and never sit up there and have a disease. Some of these girls are sitting over there ain't right, man. It'll be that same bitch that you think that's the best definition of loyal. She giving her whole pussy to the whole community with no currency. You know that's abominable. But you know what I mean? Some of y'all in relationships and situationships with people that got a disease in their body right now. Some of y'all are involved in sexual acts with individuals, you understand me, they got a fucking disease in their body right now. It's 38 people watching now. Somebody within this comment section got herpes. Some of them don't even know that they got herpes. Some of y'all ain't went to go sit up there and got a checkout, and so long, you know what I mean? It's just being so real. Get yourself checked out, man. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. You know what I mean? Love yourself. You got to remember, man, this young man told me that he only been in the game 2 years and he already has herpes. And let me say this to y'all. It's so much I got to say, but if you know that this guy that's professing to be a pimp got a motherfucking disease, a sexually transmitted disease, and you still fellowship with him, you still campaign with him, and you see that he's endeavoring to knock a bitch, and you know that he got death in his body, or he got a sexually transmitted disease in his body, and he's not making these young women aware of what's in his body, but yet you campaign with him, but yet you go sit up there and fellowship with him, you smoking with him, you know what I mean? You just as wrong as he is. You just as wrong as he is. If that nigga got, and you motherfuckers know who I'm talking about, not gonna say no name, but the game know who I'm talking about. It's an individual right now that motherfuckers know cross country got a goddamn disease in his body, and this nigga be campaigning cross country. And you niggas don't say nothing to him. Y'all sit up there and chatty patty among groups, and motherfuckers know I'm telling the truth because he know I don't fuck with him. One thing about sin, when sin don't fuck with you, sin don't fuck with you. When I stop fucking with you, when I stop picking up the phone, when I ain't around you, I don't fuck with you. It's just it. You cut off. Goodbye. Remember, no more. And once I found out that this individual had a sexually transmitted disease and knowingly going out here to campaign to go sit up there and try to knock a bitch. And then when I found out that niggas is sitting over there still chopping it up and fellowshipping with the nigga like this shit is cool, I felt disgusted, man. I couldn't fellowship with that bullshit because I really love hoes. You know, pimps love hoes. Real pimps love hoes. Real pimps is not exchanging sexually transmitted diseases to hoes. Knowingly. Some was ignorant. They got a disease from a bitch and gave it to another bitch. You know what I mean? Ignorantly. But knowingly, you knowingly have a sexually transmitted disease and you still having sex with bitches in the game? Man, this is foul. This is foul. This is embarrassing to the game. And like I said, if you riding around in the car with a nigga, or you standing on the corner chopping up game with this nigga, and you know that this nigga got a fucking sexually transmitted disease, you just as worse as him. You just as worse as him, man. You just as worse as this funky ass nigga. You just as worse, man. Some of you niggas is terrible, man. Hold on, let me say that. There we go. But you just as fucked up, man. You know what I mean? And you know this nigga got a sexually transmitted disease. And he just be popping it on social media. He just be making statuses and pimping hoe groups. Nigga just be posting all on the gram. And he got death in his body. And you just sitting over here just letting them campaign and making them feel comfortable, just chopping it amongst the pimping. That shit ain't cool, man. That's why I only fuck with a few niggas. That's it, man. Most of these games, niggas is frauds, part-time broad. These niggas, you understand me, is scared. You know what I mean? Most of the niggas that's professing to be pimps in today's day and time, they bitches, man. They scared. They scared to say something. They scared to tell a nigga don't call my phone. They scared to sit up there and not pick up the phone. They scared to sit up there and stop fellowshipping with a nigga. They scared to tell a nigga like, look, man, what you did is foul. I can't fuck with you. They scared. And that's why I can't fuck with them niggas. I can't. Let that little scared ass group be with each other and shit. And then what's sad, like bitches, you fellowship with the nigga, kick it with the nigga, smoke with the nigga, drink with the nigga. And then when the nigga disappear, like bitches, y'all sit up there and gossip about what stage the nigga in and all that old goofy shit. You niggas is bitches, man. You know what I mean? Nigga know he can't call me. Nigga know he can't come around seeing no more because he diseased up. Listen, man, once you come in contact with a sexually incurable disease that's incurable, it can't be cured, and it's just gonna be it's gonna be with you to the end of your life. You about to die, or you might die because of it. You know what I mean? You have to retire. Mac Dre used to have a song called Early Retirement. Nigga, you have an early retirement. If you have a sexually transmitted disease in your body that's incurable, and you don't motherfucking understand me, it ain't no medication for this shit, it's time to leave it alone, my nigga. It's time to retire. There's no more pimping, no more campaigning. And for you niggas, like I said, man, you ain't got no goddamn business sitting over there fellowshipping with no nigga who knowingly has a sexually transmitted disease, and you making this nigga feel comfortable like he's just an active, cool That shit is disgusting. And you bitches better sit up there and watch out, because when you look at a man, like I said, most of the people that got herpes, the symptoms is not showing. Some of these guys got the herpes from guys when they was in prison. Some of these niggas got herpes and diseases from their boyfriend when they was in prison. And you bitches be going to clubs, you bitches be outside, and you see this attractive nigga that you get attentive to, and you sit up there and give away your pussy like God gives out air. You understand me? Like you don't care, and you sit up there, you understand me, and you're going to catch herpes. You're going to catch, or you're going to catch something even worse than that. Some of y'all going to get syphilis. You know what I mean? All type of shit. And I just got to keep that shit all the way motherfucking 100. When I was on the prison yard, I used to see individuals all muscle bound and tattooed up, you know, claiming the crippin', claiming the pimpin', claiming to be a blood. You know, and one nigga, like I told you guys, I used to see him at visitation all the time. I used to see this nigga at visitation, you know what I mean, sitting down with his wife and kids all the time at visitation. But the same nigga that I would see at visitation, visiting, you know what I mean, getting a visit from his wife and his kids, would be the same nigga walking the yard, sometime holding hands of another man. One of the niggas, and this is how motherfuckers know that I'm telling the goddamn truth. Like, damn, this nigga sin going too far. Some of you niggas know in Las Vegas that there was a motherfucking a known fag on the yard, and this nigga's name was Hood Rat. I can't make this shit up. The nigga's name was Hood Rat. Now watch this, y'all. Here she is, a wife, coming to bring her children up, you know, to see this old muscle-bound ass nigga that she think just being a solid ass nigga and a good husband, and most of the homies, they ain't gonna sit up there and say shit because the nigga got a cool reputation in the streets, you know what I mean? And, you know, he working out and shit. And, you know, in prison, you know, it's mind your own business. You know, unless you want a nigga to sit up there and give you the punkin' head, or you willing to sit up there and give him the punkin' head, you know what I mean? Mind your business in prison, right? So, you know what I mean? The nigga, you know, got a wife and children, and she coming to visit him, and she don't know what's going on. She don't know that this man that she coming to see, you know what I mean, every visitation is walking the yard with his big ass grown, husky, robust hands and holding the hands of this little ass nigga that calls himself Hood Rat. Come on, man. You women better, woe to you that don't seek God. You women better get you a relationship with God. You better have some discernment about yourself. You are an open prey for these diseases out here. You are an open prey for this foolishness out here. You are an open prey, you understand me, for a lot of bullshit that's out here. You know what I mean? Hold on for a minute. No, you should have blocked her immediately. Did I send you, bitch? And it's 9 out of 10, it was a dude behind the bitch page. These guys do that type of shit. You got actually some homosexual niggas, you know what I mean, that actually create profiles with female pictures and get in my comment section and talk like a bitch. And any nigga that sit up there and create an account with a bitch picture as the profile picture and act like a bitch, talk like a bitch, is a bitch. So I got different people in my mind that could have been, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But we really got some bitch ass niggas in this world, man. Took our time to really sit up there, took a picture of a bitch, get behind and talk like a bitch. You know what I mean? God damn. But getting back to this game, you know what I mean? You women got to watch out. You got to be watchful. You got to be cautious. You got to be sober-minded. You got to be vigilant. You know what I mean? The adversary trying to take you out. Some of them guys that you see with all of them muscles, or the guy that you like that had a good situation that was attractive, some of these niggas got diseases from other niggas. Some didn't even go to prison or jail. Some got in the streets. Some of these guys got boyfriends behind y'all back and you don't even know it. That's why it's good to treat yourself. You don't got to be in the game to use this game to treat yourself like a trophy. You don't got to be in the game to apply the game to treat yourself, you understand me, like the best definition of important. No, you don't. You can be a square and apply this game to your life, and you can still treat yourself like the best definition of important. You can be a square and still conduct yourself in this world as the best definition of important, as the trophy. Meaning that you're not going to give your pussy away, you know what I mean, like God give out his air. You're not going to sit up there, you know what I mean, can't anybody and everybody just have you. You got prerequisites that must be fulfilled. And see, that's the beautiful thing about having standards. Because see, once you have standards, the probability of you running into these sexually transmitted diseases, you know what I mean, is slim chance none when you have standards. That's the beautiful thing about having standards in today's day and time, because most guys don't have patience. So even if he's putting on his best Oscar award winning role to get to your motherfucking pussy hole, if you got some standards about yourself, he's going to stop acting, because he realizes that I can keep on acting, but the time that I got to put in, you know, to finally get the pussy, it ain't even worth it. I'm about to just move the fuck on. You know what I mean? I'm just going to move on. That's the beautiful thing about having standards. That's the beautiful thing about, you know what I mean, having, you know what I mean, prerequisites about yourself. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me do this. There you go. That's the beautiful thing about that. When you got standards, you can prevent all type of bullshit from transpiring in your life. But when you don't have standards as a woman, you are open prey for anybody to just come on in. You know what I mean? You just an open prey for any disease to come on in. You are open prey for anybody to charm and disarm you and actually sit up there and deceive you into thinking that they're in love, but in all actuality, like I always say, they don't possess the love that they profess to have. When you have standards, a guy is going to have to put in the time to prove himself as a man to you before you allow him to lay down with you. First of all, you don't want to sit up there and get into, you know what I mean, exchanging of spirits with an individual that you don't know. So you have to take out time. I'm sorry, baby, but I got to know you. I know you're attractive. I know you got a nice body, and I like your car, your house. That's what's up. But due to the fact that I'm a woman of class, I'm a woman of standards, I'm a woman of importance, you're not going to just be able to give me a bunch of compliments and get to the development of my ass or my pussy or my mouth just like that. It don't happen like that with me. Now, if you just want that microwavable bitch, that you could just have like that, it's legions of them out there. But as for me, I'm the trophy. I'm the championship. You know what I mean? No, I won't be given away like that. And as we know, the trophy and the championship, you know what I mean? It don't be given to everybody. Everybody plays for the championship, but everybody don't get it. You know what I mean? You have to conduct yourself, young woman, as that. And by conducting yourself as, the greatest definition of importance, now you have put yourself in a position to not sit up there, and just for any nigga to be talking to you or any nigga to be having you, because you have standards, your value as a woman, you're a woman of class, you're dignified. Can't no just Lil Ronnie, Lil May and Lil Boo Boo. They can't just sit up there and just tell you just anything and get everything from you. Fathers, teach your daughters. Fathers, take the time out to teach your daughters. Lace your daughters up. Give them exhortation. Spend time with your children. Spend time with your daughters. Let your daughters know that they're beautiful. Let your daughters know, that they're valuable. Let your daughter know that, because when you don't take out time as a father to give the love that is needed to your daughter, she is an open prey to any and every nigga out here who can just give her something that you're not giving her, called attention. When you don't give that young girl some attention, you're going to allow Lil Ronnie, Lil May, Lil Booby that just got out of jail, and that Lil Booby, when he was on the yard, he was in a motherfucking, you understand me, relationship. He wasn't just having sexual acts. He was in a relationship, you understand me, with Cuz the P. You know what I mean? He was in a relationship with a nigga called Cuz on the yard. He was in another relationship with 187 Kevin. You know what I mean? So, but you're not gonna find these things out. You know what I mean? I'm just being all the way 100 with you. You have to love your daughter. You got to take out time, you know what I mean, and let you know, baby, you're so beautiful. And what I like mostly about you, even though you're beautiful, because you get it from your father. Oh, Dad, you trip. Yeah, but I have to let you know, you are beautiful. But what I really admire and love about you is that your intelligence, your elegance, your qualities, your capabilities is just as beautiful as your appearance. You just beautiful inside and out. When God made you, he did not make one mistake. You are a blessing. Therefore, by you being a blessing, baby, you can't bless everybody with your time. You can't give everybody acknowledgement. Every young boy that tells you that you look good and you know what I mean, that you pretty and everything like that, you can't bless them with your time. You can't do that. Why? Because you're special. You're important. So it's going to be a lot of guys out there, baby. They're going to be lying to you and, you know what I mean, and saying anything and everything. And then they're going to be telling half truths because they know you're beautiful. Everybody's going to want you. You know what I mean? And once you sit up there and you lace your daughter up with this game, appreciate that 25, baby. Teaching the divine word of God. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. But thank you for you the only one that sat up there and showed appreciation to this game, baby. And I thank you for it with your little pretty ass. You fine as hell with your little divine, from the divine word of God. If y'all go see her pictures, you'll see what I'm talking about. But thank you, Jill, for the $25, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. The only one that showed appreciation to this game, baby. Blessings to you. But you know what I mean? Just keeping it all the way 100, you know what I mean, with you. Hey, man, if you don't sit up there and take out time to lace your daughter the way that she should be laced, you basically preparing her for anything out there. And the truth be told, what's out there could be a sexually transmitted disease that is incurable. Some of these young women that are walking around with incurable diseases right now, it could have been prevented if somebody would have taught them their value as a young girl. If somebody would have took out the time to exhort them and let them know their value as a young woman. This could have been prevented. See, some of these females, they don't have the teachings, the correct teachings on what a woman is. So if you are a female and you don't know the behavior of a woman because you've never seen it exemplified to you, then what do you have to conform to? How are you going to conform to a behavior that you've never been informed about? So with that being said, a lot of these females are predestined to have incurable diseases in their bodies simply because they don't value themselves as women. They don't value themselves at all. They don't love themselves. They don't have no value. And they will say and do anything for attention. So that means if they got to twerk and get on Instagram, to get them views and that fake love and, show their body off for that fake attention and things like that, they're going to do it. And somebody going to slide in that DM. You know what I mean? And as well as I know it, some of these rappers, some of these actors, they got herpes right now. Look at all these people getting exposed, for having herpes right now. You know what I mean? Look at all these individuals that's getting exposed, for having herpes right now. Real talk. That's really getting exposed left and right and left for having, herpes right now. So just imagine, I'm going to give you an example, a female that didn't get the attention that she was supposed to get from home, and she gets on Instagram. And because of her shape, and because when she began to shake her ass, when she went to school, she didn't get that attention. When she went to church, she didn't get that attention. When she go home, she don't get that attention. But when she shake her ass, when she sit up there and twerk, when she put on that Black Youngster, that Toot Toot song, and she sit up there and begin to shake her ass, she get all the attention that she want. You know what I mean? And most of these girls want to feel important. So if a guy has generated enough views and likes and enough attention at his page, you know what I mean? Some of these girls is willing to suck dick, fuck, or do whatever to sit up there and have that guy share her video or picture on his page so she can get more attention. But I'm here to tell you that, sometimes that attention, it comes with a price. And the price that has to be paid is a sexually transmitted disease. Hold on for a minute. There we go. It's a sexually transmitted disease that has to be gotten. Hold on, somebody else said something. Thanks for the game saying I need to teach my daughter value. And thanks to you, I know, I now know how to approach it. Thank you, Vocal Visuals, for the 20, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. But just imagine if you're a rapper, you got herpes, you got an incurable disease in your body, but you got 500,000 people following you, and this girl, she only got 8,000 people following her, and she trying to get the most attention that she can, and her way to get more attention is by sucking your dick or by fucking you. You know what I mean? Some of these rappers and producers, you know how they do. Yeah, man, I like your little song. Girl can't even sing. You know what I mean? She's like, listen to my song, y'all. Girl can't hit a note, can't hold a key or none of that, but she got a body. You know what I mean? So the nigga get in the DM be like, yeah, man, you got to swing over to the studio, man. Yeah, you talented than a motherfucker, man. I can really put you on. I can do something with you. Yeah, you got talent out of this world. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see it. And not only that, you got some good marketability, man. So, yeah, man, you definitely come over to the studio. I want to sign you. So they fill them up with all of these damn dreams that never go nowhere. And, you know what I mean? They sit up there and tell them all these sweet nothings that ends up resulting to nothing. And, you know what I mean? She get fucked and nut all on her face and all of this shit. And, most girls, if that nigga want to fuck her raw and he's a rapper or a singer or somebody with a large platform on social media, she will suck and fuck him without protection just because she thinks by dealing with this individual, she gonna get what she didn't get from home, attention. Oh man, thanks H to the B man with the 199. Hey man, a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns, man. You know, man, I told you, man, when them haters come to the channel and they see y'all give 199, $5, 10, 20, and things like that, they see y'all appreciating the game. It's just about the game being appreciated. Okay? And when them haters come through, they hate to see, you know what I mean, man, I can't stand this nigga. And now they sitting over there, you know what I mean, appreciating the game and shit like that. So you ain't doing nothing but making the haters mad, but blessings to you. But, you know what I mean, before I sit up there and close out, I want you to know that, you know what I mean, just keeping that thing all the way 100, if you do not take out time to lace your daughter, to give your daughter this game, she gonna end up getting, it's a chance that she might get a disease that can't be cured. If you don't lace your daughter, she gonna get pregnant, you know what I mean, by a nigga that ain't about shit. So I had to take time out to sit up there and get that message out, you know what I mean, as well. You know what I mean? Because you gotta realize if he got a platform, you know what I mean, that generates views and likes, and also if he's attractive to her and he don't have no symptoms of herpes on his body and he want to fuck raw, most bitches is going to fuck raw. Come on, man. They gonna fuck raw. Most of you niggas, getting on you niggas, you know as well as I know, you gonna sit up there and fuck raw. If a bitch right now slide, even after some of y'all listen to this game, if a bitch want to slide in some of y'all DMs tonight and sit up there and say something to you sexually, you gonna engage. You gonna engage. What I tell y'all, when a man's dick is alive, he's brain dead. I told you that. When a man's dick is alive, he's brain dead. Some of you right now can listen to this good game to Adolf Hitler come back from the dead as a good man, and you still would sit up there and go out, somebody can jump in your DM, and if she's close in your area, you would have unprotected sex right after listening to this. Yeah, you would. Sad, but it's true. We dealing with reality. Hey, baby. Hey, man, she just came up here saying, say the stuff people scared to say. I know. But you gonna sit up there and fuck right now. You know, some of you niggas right now, if a bitch act like she wanted to leave and blow up, some of you niggas about to eat some pussy. If that bitch sit up there and try to act like she about to blow up right now and she acting like she want to go back home with her mama, some of you niggas gonna try to fuck the bitch back in pocket. Be like, fuck the bitch in pocket. Some of these niggas really be trying to sit up there and fucking pocket. Hit that like button right now. Hit that share button right now. If you haven't made a comment, make a comment right now. And please, after I end this video, before you go to bed or before whatever you do, after I end this video, get into the comment section, because it's going to be young people that's going to see this video and they need to see words of inspiration or words of exhortation to abstain from unprotected sex, or sometimes sex period. You know what I mean? Because it's going to lead to death for a lot of them. And I need your help. So hit that like button right now. Come on, man. It's 216 people watching. Hit that like button right now. Stop playing. Use a condom, young man. Young woman, make them use a condom. If you're going to engage, I'm not going to tell you to stop having sex, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of y'all still going to get down. You know what I mean? But I want you to know that there's a price of giving your pussy to anybody and everybody. And most niggas in the game is having sex unprotected. See, this is the shit people don't want to talk about. Most people that profess to be pimps and hoes are having unprotected sex. And a lot of niggas feel comfortable having unprotected sex with this bitch that's professing to be a hoe, because he's under the impression that she's making a trick, put a condom on his dick every damn day. And I'm here to tell you that hoes protect themselves. Every bitch that professes to be a hoe, talks like a hoe, is not a hoe. You have prostitutes, square ass bitches, professing to be hoes. They not hoes. I gave you the definition of what a hoe is, but You know what I mean? That's another video. But for some of you, you keep sticking your dick in the pussies of these bitches because you under the impression that every goddamn date that this bitch is sitting over there making the tricks, use protection, and she's not. You're going to end up catching a disease, P. And every bitch that's thick as hell, yes, she got good titties. Yes, she got sit up there, you understand me? She got unlimited texting, you know what I mean, on her ass. And yes, she got a 4G signal on her pussy. That's all good. But it's good to stay by the rules and regulations of the game. Stop chipping. P, what's chipping? Old school word, fucking on these squares. Because a lot of these squares got diseases in them too. And it'd be a motherfucking shame if you sit up there and get a sexually transmitted disease from a goddamn square and you give it to the bitch that's sitting over there going out every goddamn night, putting herself in danger, seducing and reducing strangers just so y'all can live like kings and queens. Some of you niggas is gonna sit up there and get taxed for living a double life. Some of you niggas is living a double life. Thank you, game. That ain't nothing but the spirit of the game. I don't know who I'm sitting over there talking tonight, but some of you niggas is living a double life, man. You breaking on bitches, you talking that pimp shit, but you got girlfriends behind closed doors. The game is going to spank you. The game is going to spank you for living a double life. You didn't let your hoes know. You not letting your hoe know that you got, you understand me, a girlfriend. Some of you niggas are in relationships and you say that you a pimp. The game gonna spank you. You gonna reap what you have sown in any lifestyle. Don't matter what lifestyle that you in. You're going to reap what you have sown. Had to do it, my fellow Venetian. Blessings, man. Thank you for the $5, man. We got some people in the game who have got sexually transmitted diseases from fucking on squares. They was fucking squares on the side and got burnt by a square and set up there and brought a disease back to a fucking hoe. This is the best definition of abominable. But it happens when you live a double life. And for you women, you better make sure that you paying a pimp. You better make sure that his temperature say pimping and not hypocrisy. Some of these niggas got they lifestyle, you understand me, is the best definition of hypocrisy. The nigga got 5 or 6 bitches that's going out there each and every night, date after date. And while they on dates, he's sitting over there meeting up with his boo thing. He's sending the real thing outside to go get the money, and then he's eating the pussy of his boo thing. This is fucked up. But I want to tell you, you might be getting by, but you're not going to get away. You're going to reap what you have sown. You can't escape these principles. It works in spirituality, and it also applies to carnality as well. You can't escape the reality of this game. So you understand me? If you sitting over there living a double life, I suggest that you stop. Everybody, you know what I mean, is ain't perfect. I understand. P, I'm not human. And P, you made mistake. We all did. We all did some chipping. I ain't gonna say we all, but I've done some chipping. You know what I mean? A lot of chipping. Had fun too. And was so bold, wasn't even trying to hide nothing from my bitches at all. You know what I mean? At all. Wasn't trying to hide nothing at all. But some of you niggas, you sitting over there, you understand me right now. You sitting over there, you understand me, living a double life. And I'm telling you, the game is going to spank you. Warning comes before destruction. You're going to get burnt by your girlfriend. Some of you niggas got 4 or 5 hoes on Instagram. You know what I mean? But when you go cross country, you got them bitches thinking that you going, to go campaign somewhere, and you niggas is going to go visit your fiance. Some of you niggas is calling yourself pimping on hoes, and you still fucking on your square baby mama. You better stop that shit. Some of you niggas is sitting over there presiding over hoes, and you still fucking on your square baby. But she my baby mama, P. You know what I mean? Is she selling pussy? Is she a hoe? Is she hoeing? Is she putting her life in danger and sitting over there seducing and reducing strangers every goddamn night like the rest of them hoes is? Then I suggest you take your dick out of her. Don't live no double life, man. That's out of bounds. But P, you know what I mean? She had my daughter, man. Or, oh man, she had my son. You know, that's my baby mama, man. And you know, sometimes these hoes be tripping and shit like that. And I'm telling you that you're gonna reap off of that. What you have sown, you are going to reap. You're gonna sit up there and get burned. Some of you, you know, but P, what a nigga supposed to do, you know what I mean, when this bitch ain't producing and that bitch ain't producing and this bitch ain't producing, you know what I mean, and I can't sit up there and give, you know what I mean, no dick away to them bitches because they broke, and I know the game don't want me, you know what I mean, fucking on no broke bitches, so, you know, that's why I fucked on my baby mama, because, you know, she don't know my hoes, and, you know, my hoes don't be around my baby mama, so, you know what I mean, I fuck on my baby mama because, you know, she ain't in the lifestyle, and, you know, she a square, I know she ain't doing nothing. And I want you to know that this game is omnipresent. But I want you to know that you're not omnipresent. You're not everywhere at all times. And that same bitch that had your child or your children, that same square ass baby mama that you had before you got into the lifestyle, will be the same bitch that give you a motherfucking disease. That'll be the same bitch that's sucking and fucking on one of the homies. That'll be the same bitch that got a boyfriend that got a boyfriend. And you'll get burnt in the end because you didn't sit up there and live according to the rules and regulations of this game. Don't sit up there, you understand me, and get caught in hypocrisy. Come on, man. It ain't nothing but the spirit of this game coming through here tonight. But some of you are living double lives. And that's exactly why you're going to get burnt. Hit the like button. I shouldn't have to tell y'all this. It's 222 people watching. It should be 222 likes. Hit the like button. Get more people in here. The more likes, the more recommendation for people to come up in here. Them likes ain't going to make or break me. It ain't going to make or take nothing out of my pockets. I'm not doing it for that. I want people to view this video. I'm talking about some important shit. I be seeing different individuals go live and they not talking about nothing. But they people, that one thing they do got, they got individuals that support what they talking about. So even though I think what they talking about is bullshit, or I think they boring or lame as hell, they still have a following that supports them. Support this game. Now I know some of y'all just watch me because you like to watch me, and then I got haters watching me as well. But for those of you that support this game and that believe in this game, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to tell you to hit the like button. If this game that I've given you has been beneficial and helped you become more official in life or the lifestyle, I shouldn't tell you to donate. And I'm not going to tell you to donate. I'm not going to tell y'all to give no money. Whatever the game, when the game tells you or instructs you to break yourself to this game, man. So this game can be a blessing to you. But getting right into it. I had to deal with that because that's so real and it never gets spoke on. Some niggas really think that it's cool to still have sex with their baby mama. Some niggas still think that it's cool to have sex with their ex-girlfriend or a girlfriend on the side or a fiance and shit like that. And I'm telling you, you're going to end up getting burned because you can't escape the principles of this game. You can't escape the consequences of participating in some hypocrisy. You can't escape that. So when you get burned, when you get them genital warts on your dick, when you get burnt, you know what I mean? When you piss and it's that burning sensation that come over you, just remember that you was told warning came before destruction. Appreciate that 199. Charmaine, a whole bunch of ones equal a whole bunch of, better than a whole bunch of nuns, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me do this for my friend. There you go. Hold on. Let me appoint a few people. No matter what lifestyle you in, hypocrisy is wrong. It don't matter, you know what I mean? Well, I'm in the streets. It don't matter. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Even in the lifestyle in the streets, you still got to live according to the rules and regulations of that lifestyle in the streets. Any lifestyle that you're participating in the hypocrisy, expect consequences. If you're not doing what's vital to the title that you're professing to be, expect consequences. You will have consequences. You're going to suffer. And as you should, because you're a hypocrite that's been reaping off the benefits and you've been fraudulent all along. So you should sit up there and reap what you have sown. I don't feel bad for you. Especially after this game has came through, the way that this came through tonight, this game is a witness against you. So if you decide to go still have bras standing on the corner, walking up and down the track, if you sit up there and send them hoes on the carpet up in and out of them casinos or at these particular bars, and you still decide to sit up there and eat the pussy of your baby mama, if you still sit up there, you understand me, and eating the pussy and the booty and sticking your dick in some pussy of a bitch, you know what I mean, that's not your hoe, hypocrisy, the consequences is coming. You are going to reap what you have sown. And when you reap, it might be herpes. When you reap, it might be syphilis. When you reap, it might be AIDS. You know what I mean? Some of you are going to die from hypocrisy. Some of you are in church. Let's see, I'm tearing it up from all angles. Some of you are professing to be righteous. You say you're a Christian. You say you're a Muslim. You say you're a Baptist. You say you're a righteous man. You say you're living for God. But in all reality, you're engaging in hypocrisy. You know, whether it's Roman Catholicism, whether it's Christianity, whatever it is, you can be in Pentecostalism, whatever you're involved in. Hypocrisy is hated. It's wrong. And some of these preachers, some of you people that be going in and out of these churches, speaking in a tongue as Casper the Friendly Ghost give you, and you sitting over there engaging in some hypocrisy, you fornicating all throughout the week, God is going to allow you to reap off of what you have sown to according to your lifestyle. You act as if you profess, you know what I mean, to be abstinent. You saying that you abstaining, you know what I mean, and refraining from fornicating. But all throughout the week you've been fornicating. You're going to reap what you have sown to. Warning come before destruction. Some of y'all, if y'all don't take heed, you know what I mean, and sure shit stank, you going to sit up there and reap what you have sown. I'm tearing everybody. Nobody getting spared tonight. The sword coming through for everybody. From spirituality to carnality, I'm giving you the reality. If you engage in the hypocrisy, you should expect, you understand me, to get broke on. You're gonna sit up there and get stolen on by this game, man. It's coming. Some of y'all in Chicago know different pastors and different ministers that's married, you know what I mean? And they got children and all of that. But he got a boyfriend behind closed doors. He liked to kiss his wife. He want to sit up there and pray with his wife, but he liked to enter into the ass of another man in closed doors. And he going to end up sitting over there getting burned. I told you, God don't agree with anal sex. I told y'all, but you know, I'm not into the booty thing. You know, I mean, to each his own. I don't want to say too much because if that's what you into, that's what you into. But I'm not into the booty thing. I've never been into the whole little anal thing. Never been, you know, never been my thing. You know, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell button. You know what I mean? And you know, you're welcome. But, you know, blessings to you. All of y'all that came up in the comment section tonight. This your first time being blessed to hear the game tonight. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for coming through. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell. And I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I mean? Love. But, you know, you going to sit up there. I can't, me, myself, I don't want to engage in anal sex. Now, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not here to tear down that you know, that's your, but I want to tell you, that's one of the easiest ways to get a sexually transmitted disease is through anal sex. Why is that? You got to think. Why is that the easiest way to gain that? Listen, I'll give you an example. I got a partner who has, he has a baby mama. His baby mama, she basically, came in contact with a disease. And, for a while, that disease it was almost like, the medication was really working. Things was going good for her. But once she got involved with her other baby daddy, and she was having all of that ass fucking, and he's fucking her in the ass, raw dogging her in the booty, all of a sudden, of course, it began to show back up. It's acting the fool. You know what I mean? Like I said, if y'all want to be booty bandits, be booty bandits. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Because, it ain't going to come to all of y'all. But all of you booty bandits, for you niggas, that like to be with other men, or women that's messing with men, that's in relationships with men, it's consequences, man. Some of you niggas going to reap what you've sown. Hold on, here we go. Pay attention to the teacher the game in Spain. I'm not with the booty thing. I've never been into that. You know what I mean? I've never been into that, and I told you my reasons why. I had that one little incident. I didn't even want to do it. I was a young nigga. Some of y'all know about it. I'll tell it again. I always tell you the F's on my report card, but this before Sin got in the game. You know what I mean? But, that broad was pulling on me to have anal say, come on, Sin, come on. You know what I mean? Come on. And man, I didn't even get the chance to sit up there and even gain a desire to participate in that. Because just like True from Troy said, shit happens. That's exactly what happened. Shit happens. Shit. Some bullshit happened. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh no. You know what I mean? This ain't for a real nigga, man. This ain't for a real nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. My niggas laugh because they was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Every now and then, you know what I mean? Or especially when you don't know what you're doing, man. You got to move in that ass right, man. You was moving in that ass like it was the pussy, bro, and woo-woo. And so they dropping all of this booty game, but they don't understand that they sitting over there trying to lace me with all of this booty game, and I don't even want to be laced. You know what I mean? So, man, I didn't even have no desire no more, you know what I mean, to even participate in that. I didn't even want to get into it in the first place. But that was my first and my last time participating in anal sex. And I appreciate God because it was like he allowed me to get shitted on so many times in life that, you know what I mean, these experiences, these bad experiences stopped me. Saying, what stopped you from having sex with these bitches raw? Having gonorrhea? Seeing what really killed your desire. You didn't have a desire really in the beginning, but what really murdered your desire of ever having a desire to have anal sex? Getting shitted on. Yeah, personal experiences. Like they say, experience is the best teacher. Yeah, I got taught real well. So that's why sin ain't trying to go in your booty. No. I don't want my dick smelling like your ass. I'm good on that. And I don't want no diseases. You know what I mean? See, this bro said that's why it's called fucking the shit out of. Boy, you stupid. I'm just not into it. It wasn't my thing. Y'all can say, see, you be brought up in church, man, and you know what I mean? That's why, because your mentality, it is what it is. Y'all call me an old man. I'm not into that. Just not my thing. Now, if you want to sit up there, and get shitted on, you want the bitch farting all on your dick and shit like that, and farting on your balls, go right ahead. But as for me, my dick and my balls, no. Not my thing. She go get fucked in the ass by somebody else. That is not my thing. You know what I mean? I'm just not into it. And I'm not knocking your desires. We've already talked about this. If you want to sit up there and make a residence in the booty, I'm not knocking you for that. That's you. But no, there will not be any. I like for my dick, balls, and just my body to smell a certain way. I like to be fly. You know what I mean? I got tired. Nigga don't want to be shitted on no more. Tired of getting shitted on. I done been through so much shit. I just decided to stop that, man. After going through so much shit, I said, fuck it. But getting back to this game, man, you know, of course, I got to make y'all laugh. You know what I mean? We've been chopping it up pretty much, you know what I mean, for 2 damn hours. But I need for you to share this game. I need for you to sit up there and get on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and share this game, because you got to realize my young partner only got to participate in the game for 2 years before coming in contact with herpes. With herpes. You know what I mean? Only 24 months. Herpes. So to the young P that's 20 years old, 25 years old, you know what I mean? You just started in the game and you just losing your mind because you loving the power of the game. You realize that there's a special type of power that come with this pimping that the squares just don't have. You realize that your opinion got dominion over everything that a woman say and do, and it turns you on. And you taking full advantage of the power that you have sexually too. And I'm not saying that you should stop fucking your bitches. You know what I mean? By all means, man. I got a video coming out soon, man. You know, hoes deserve good dick too. But if you sitting over there engaging in sex, you know what I mean, with these women, you know what I mean, unprotected, common sense that ain't common, got to tell you that everybody ain't doing what's vital to they title, P. Somebody lying. I always know when them bitches be like, yeah, you know, I made such and such, and I ain't even really have to do nothing. Yeah, I made, you know, he just gave it to me. You know what I mean? You know, I really didn't have to do nothing. So he just gave you the little 1,700 and you didn't have to do nothing? Yeah, you know, we just talked and, you know, we just chopped it up. You know, he said he loved my personality and how smart I am and how intelligent I am and things like that. And he was just saying, you just so smart. You just so smart. You just so intelligent. And, you know, we just chopped it up and, you know, he just gave it to me. He said he wanted to see me again, but no, I didn't even have to do nothing. Now, I will say that sometimes, you know what I mean, this is accurate. Because you do have certain hoes that come under masterpiece, mouthpiece type pimps, you know what I mean, like Sinful to P. And you know what I mean, their mouthpiece has been developed. Some tricks, sometimes guys have actually just paid for conversation, for just relaxation, for that woman's time. You know what I mean? But everybody don't have it like that. Come on, P. You know this bitch. You know, some of y'all know that y'all bitches is dumb. Some of them bitches that some of you niggas got, man, is dumb as hell. Ain't nobody paying just to be talking to this bitch. Yeah, we was talking about politics and I was just telling him, like, I don't really like Donald Trump like that. I think he's stupid. You know, and I don't like his hair either. So we was just laughing and stuff. You know, we just chopped it up, you know, and he gave me that little 1,700 because he said he liked my views about politics. Come on, man. He said he liked my views about politics. So, you know, we just kept talking and stuff like that. And, you know, that's why he gave it to me because, you know, he said, you just so intelligent. I didn't like being with different girls, you know what I mean, in your line of work, but they really wasn't as smart as you. And then I told him how I want to go in real estate. Yeah, I told him that I wanted to go in real estate and stuff. I told him that I wanted to open up my little cookie shop in my little cosmetology school and stuff. And he was just listening to all my dreams. He was just listening to all my dreams and stuff, right? So, you know what I mean? I told him how I was gonna sit up there, open up a little restaurant, little cookie shop and stuff. And he was like, oh my God, your brain, you just like, so he was just amazed with me. So he just paid me for my time and for my review. So you didn't do nothing sexual at all. No, Plus, I really wasn't feeling him like that. He was like looking all old and stuff. What's that little white dude name? He was looking like Weird Al Yankovic or a Bob Dole or one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wasn't feeling him like that, Well, and you niggas really that's so slow that you buy into it. You buy into what this bitch is saying. You know that this bitch is dumb. You know that this bitch is goofy. You know that ain't nobody about to sit up there and pay no racks or even half of that or 500 to listen to this bitch just talk. Come on, man, stop playing. And you just sitting over there just listening and egging her on and got this dumbass bitch feeling like she's smart. Listening to these lies and believing it. Some of you niggas just believe in it. You believe that somebody actually gave this bitch $1,700 to hear her views, her political views. Nigga, you stupid. You just as silly as she is. Ain't nobody gave this bitch no $1,700 because they were so concerned about this dumbass bitch political views, nigga. What's wrong with you? Some of you niggas is dumb, man. You just as goofy as the bitch. But, you know what I mean? She too slow and never gonna know how to get. You already know Big Drew. Shout out to Big Drew. Shout out to my nigga Minister Slow Stroke up in here. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. Memphis all day. Blessings to you, man. Hold on. Okay, my ladies is in here. Shanice Sullivan, Blue Watson. Hold on. What's baby name? Hold on. Let me move this out the way so I can see your name. Philander Ford. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. You know what I mean? All y'all up in here. But, you know what I mean? Listening, you actually think somebody was really trying to listen to this bitch political views, nigga? Ain't nobody trying to listen to this bitch political views. That bitch got that 1,700, nigga, because she was busting that thing wide open. That's why she sat up there and got that little 1,700. She got that 1,700 because she allowed that trick to bust up in her mouth raw dog. Some of y'all so goofy. Yeah, man, she told me, you know what I mean, that she only did it to me. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, she told me, man. She told me she never did that to her baby daddy. She was in an 8-year relationship with her baby daddy, but she told me she ain't never did it to him, you know what I mean? She only feeling me like that. What? So she only swallowed you up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just told me, man, there's something special about me and things like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm the only one that she ever swallowed nut from. You know what I mean? So she swallowed all my nut. You know what I mean? But she don't do it now. She would never. Then she'll never do it to no trick or nothing. Some of these bitches got that amount of money, man, because they allowed a trick to sit up there and put that waste in their mouths, man. And I know you don't want to hear it, but that's just the truth. Some of them days where you was like, damn, bitch, you doing good. And she told you she stole this and she told you that. No, bro, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? Now, everybody wasn't lying, but some of them bitches was lying to you. And some of y'all got a careless attitude because you only cared about the multitude that you was receiving from that bitch top of the morning, but you not realizing, man, that the bitch, you know what I mean, was lying to you, bro. She sat up there and allowed a nigga to go in her booty hole without a condom, man. He bust that thing wide open. He nutted all in her ass. He nutted all in her mouth. And she swallowed. Come on, man. That's real. Some of y'all you just lost, man. You so concerned with the money. And then we actually see this is another reason why the interview is so important. To find out where a bitch come from. Because when you don't interview a woman properly, you know what I mean? You don't even know the discrepancies that, you know what I mean, that you could be avoiding, man. That bitch might be coming from a nigga that encourage all this GFE, BFE activities, man. He encourages all of this free motherfucking, you understand me, no condom activities. It's a nigga in Texas. And the reason why he has the little money that he has is because he encourages his women to have unprotected sex. That's the only reason why he got the little things that he got, because he's still a little nigga in my eyes. The only reason why this nigga is sitting over there coming up the way that he been coming up is because he actually encourages his women to participate in motherfucking sexual activities with no condom. That's it. Straight suicide mission. You're right. Straight suicide mission. That's why he got the little shit that he got. Because he's sending women out on suicide missions. And if you don't sit up there and interview a broad, if you don't ask questions, well, you know, she didn't want to tell me about, you know, her last folks. So, you know, I just moved past it. And you move past it. You move past it. Time going and time keep going and time keep going. And you move past it. And you not knowing that this bitch come from a nigga that had a house full of bitches that was sitting over there giving pussy up for the currency with no protection, man. He encourages that. You know what I mean? He encourages that. He actually encourages activities such as that. That's why he got the type of bras that he got. You'll notice that certain niggas look for a certain type of breed of bitches. They never really have no top elite type of broads. They never really have no classy, sophisticated, educated type of broads. They always got them bitches that look like they down on a Boulder Highway special type of bitches. He always knocking them motherfucking, you understand me, skanky babe type of bitches. Because he knows that these particular bitches will sit up there and participate in sexual acts without condoms, without protection. That's why he only interested in knocking a certain breed of bitches, a certain type of kind, a certain type of kind. That's it. And see, you know what I mean? And by you only being interested in charging on the bitch, breaking on the bitch, I told you when we had a little thing, and you know, when YouTube do that, you know what I mean, and the viewers go down because, you know, it blank out. I told y'all to bounce back out and bounce right back in. You know what I mean? But by you being only concerned about breaking on the bitch, you not interviewing the bride properly, and then some of y'all during the interview, you want to fuck so bad that, you know what I mean, you ain't even interviewed the bride, and you didn't even find out that this bitch come from a household that only encouraged, you understand me, BFE and GFE activities. Come on, man. You wanted to fuck so bad. And some of y'all, because you wanted to fuck so bad, you gonna get an incurable disease, you understand me, that's gonna hurt you so bad. Because you didn't interview. You didn't care about where the, oh man, you know, I ain't asked all that, man. You know, I'm talking about, you know, I don't care where the bitch come from, man. It ain't about, you know, I'm talking about where the bitch come from, man. It's about, you understand me, where the bitch is, man. You know what I mean? And right now, man, she about my biz, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't talking about ancient days, man. You know, I'm talking about these recent days, man. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about all of that shit, man. Because, you know, truth be told, man, I ain't concerned about 5 or a number 2 or you. You know what I mean? I'm only concerned about me, man, for the fee, man. And with that dumbass mentality, some of you niggas are about to be you know what I mean, in the hospital real soon. You about to be in the hospital real soon. Fucked up. Sitting over there fucking with these bitches, man. They got these diseases and shit. Some of them bitches that y'all like so bad, that's the snow. I hate to say it, but a lot of them white bitches that y'all like, them bitches got herpes. Them bitches got herpes. It's some crews. Some of y'all, if y'all pay attention, I be speaking so indirect, but very direct. There's certain crews on Instagram. There's certain crews in the game. And it's one little crew of bitches. It's one little bitch. She got a big ass booty. She done paid for this big ass booty. You know what I mean? And everybody like her because she got this big ass booty and these lips that look like she can suck a dick till bad times become good. But I want you to know, you know what I mean? I don't know from personal experiences, but it's too many individuals that don't even know each other that's on one accord saying that this bitch, you understand me, got herpes. They saying that the bitch got herpes. And guess what? I ain't about to find out and prove them wrong. That's just one bitch that I ain't gonna never have. Now, what I will tell you is some of these niggas will tell you that a bitch got a disease to keep you away from the bitch. Some of these niggas will diminish, tarnish, and abolish a bitch image so you will stop sweating the bitch, so you won't never obtain the bitch. But I'll say this to you. If you thought that a bitch was that important, my nigga, if you thought a bitch was that important for you to have and for me not to have, to the point where you actually told me that she got a disease just to keep me away from the bitch, nigga, you can have the bitch. Because once a nigga tell me that a bitch got some herpes, that she got one of these syphilis or AIDS, one of these incurable diseases, when she got all that bullshit in her body, guess what? I ain't about to find out. You told me how bad you wanted that bitch. If you tell me that the bitch is a snitch, if you tell me that the bitch called the police, if you tell me that the bitch got an incurable disease, I ain't about to sit up there, man, and, you know, use my ability to the best of my ability to find out whether or not it's true or not physically with the bitch. I ain't about to do that. Because evidently you thought that she was so important to have. You just felt like this, you had to have this bitch so bad that you would lie to me like that. Hey man, you go ahead and have that bitch. Because if you would tell that type of lie to me, nigga, you would kill this pimping over this bitch. And nigga, I got a lot of pimping to do. I got a ministry. I got a future. So nigga, you go ahead with that bitch. Because if you would lie to me like that, you'll kill me over this bitch. I'm cool. I'm done. Don't even worry. I won't even say kumbaya to the hoe. So, you know what I mean? You got to be mindful, man. You got to be very sharp in this game. And let me say this to you, individuals that watch my videos, and you like the way I talk, and you like different videos and shit like that I done posted. Hey, man, do you really want to be a pimp? Think about what you're saying. Do you really want to be a pimp? Do you really want to be a pimp? Think about what you're saying. It's a lot of adversity, difficulty that come with this shit. The correctional facility come with this shit. Sometimes, you understand me, one mistake that you make in your youth, you can suffer your whole life or lose your life because of that one mistake. In the life that we live, you can't afford to make no mistakes. That's why I take time telling you all my mistakes so you can get an outstanding understanding and not repeat the misunderstandings that I had. I don't want you to repeat my history. I want you to look at the foolish shit that I did within my history and take the knowledge and sit up there and endeavor to make history. You know what I mean? That's what I want you to do. I want for you young men that, man, you know, man, I'll be watching serious videos, man. I'll be so fired up, man, to go pimp, man. You understand me, man? That's all I want to do, man, is pimp. You know what I mean? Because you done seen this documentary and you saw cross-country pimping and you saw American Pimp, or you saw Pimps Up, Hoes Down, and you know what I mean, after seeing this person's jewelry or this person's car, or this style or this nursery line, you know what I mean, you got glossy eyed and he's like, ooh, I want to be in the game. But many of them, they never told you that they had got gonorrhea in the game. Some of them niggas didn't tell you about when they got herpes in the game. Some of them niggas didn't tell you about going to jail or going to prison and have to open up their asshole to squat and cough before going in the courtroom. See, I'm bringing it from all forms. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave without sitting over there breaking things down with minute and speaking the language of simplicity. Therefore, for everybody's comprehension, you understand me, to be fair tonight. I want everybody to be fed. I want the bread to be so thick that no level, whatever level of comprehension you at, I have reached you. I've broken it down to where a 2-year-old couldn't even error therein. Are you sure that you want a pimp? Because they told you about the riches, they told you about the attractive bitches, but they didn't tell you about the adversity. They didn't tell you about diseases, though. They didn't tell you about these bitches not playing fair. Some of these bitches, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes when you niggas be sending bitches on automatic, some of these bitches got boyfriends behind y'all back. Some of these bitches got girlfriends who got boyfriends that got a disease. Some of you niggas, when you send your bitch on automatic, these bitches is in other states, and instead of sitting over there trying to put some money in your collection plate, the bitch is sitting over there in a boyfriend's face or a girlfriend's face, getting into all type of lascivious acts with these people. And then when she start licking and lapping on her little boyfriend and girlfriend, doing, you know, all these little sexual activities that dogs do, she sit up there and come back to you, and some of you niggas is kissing and you eating ass and you putting your tongue in between the toes of these hoes and, you know, licking in booty holes and shit like that and putting your dick everywhere without protection. You predestined to get a disease. Some of you have been trusting in these bitches in totality. And I'm not saying that you can't, because in the streets and especially in this lifestyle, you got to be with somebody that you trust. If you can't trust, if you don't feel like you can trust the individual that you preside over, you need to leave them alone, especially in the lifestyle that we in. But I'm saying when you trust her in totality, reality is you setting yourself up for failure. Because you forgot that she's a human being. You forgot that she's prone to make mistakes. You forgot that she's governed by how she feels. You forgot that you're not going to make her feel good every day. In the days that you made other women feel good and you made her feel bad, or you didn't give her no attention, she wouldn't go seeking for some attention from somebody that had a disease. You know what I mean? Because that individual that she went to go get attention from, like I said, everybody that got herpes, the symptoms is not showing. So reality is that some of you, when you send your women on automatic, some of them actually really be free fucking on a boyfriend, or free fucking and sucking and licking on their girlfriend who got a boyfriend that got a boyfriend. And then once the boyfriend give that disease to his boyfriend, which gives his disease to his girlfriend, which she get the disease back to her girlfriend, when the bitch come back and she get a disease back to you, and now you looking like Boo Boo the Fool, and you looking like, damn, you know, why am I fucked up? You know, why? God damn. What's happening to me? What's this shit on my legs? And you also have to realize everybody's body responds to things differently. So one person might get a disease and the symptoms might not show up immediately. You will get a disease, and because especially for somebody healthy, I give no speaking of my brother, but somebody that's healthy like my brother Freeze, who constantly works out, constantly drinking water, constantly doesn't eat certain things and shit like that. Individuals like him, if he comes into contact with anything, it's going to show up just like that. So for many of you, if you come in contact with something, that disease is going to show up just like that. It's going to show up. It's going to show up, and guess what? It's going to show up and it's going to show out. It's going to show up and it's going to show out in your body. And your whole career is going to be fucked up. Them niggas that be sitting over there, oh man, what's going on, P? What's going on? Them niggas is going to be roasting you behind your back. The same niggas that you be sitting over there that you think that's your P partners, they going to be roasting you and laughing behind your back. You have some P's that's going to be hurt by what transpired, but a lot of these niggas, they ain't going to do nothing but dirty mac you to the bitch. Like, damn, bitch, you know what I mean? What's going on around here? You know what I mean? You supposed to be, you know what I mean, fucking with somebody, you know what I mean, that's supposed to be sitting over there teaching you how to sit up there and really go put it on a trick, man. You know what I mean? And bring something back. You know what I mean? You fucking with nigga got lumps and bumps and, you know what I mean, genital warps and all of this shit, bitch. What's going on around here, bitch? You know what I mean? Get your life together, ho. You know what I mean? Like, man, you know, what is you really fucking with out here? You know what I mean? Niggas is over here giving out diseases. I thought we were supposed to be giving out game, you know? What's really good? You gonna have niggas riding up and down the blade or at a bitch ear in the side of the casino or, you know what I mean? However he can get at the bitch. It's gonna be a whole bunch of dirty macking going on, man. You could expect this. Hit that like button right now. Quit playing with me. Hit that like button right now, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button. You know what I mean? Definitely hit the bell. But you gonna get roasted. Now you're gonna have some niggas, you know what I mean, that's gonna be cool with you. You know what I mean? And allow you to do that. But me personally, if I was your P partner, and you, especially if you tell me that you got a sexually transmitted disease that is incurable, I am going to compel you to early retirement. As Mac Dre said, early retirement. Early retirement, nigga. It's time to give an early retirement. You can't be participating and accumulating in this game and you sitting over there with death in your body. No. Time to hang it up. So let me repeat this one more again. If you are a woman and you have a sexually transmitted disease that is incurable in your body, you don't need to be participating in the lifestyle. Stop. Stop. And you know what's fucked up? Let me say this. Some of these bitches gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what Sin talking about. This is all I know. And, you know, I don't want to work no job. So what he expect me to do? Then you got the other bitch over here. They got syphilis or herpes or AIDS in her body. But she got children to take care of. She got children to take care of. And she don't give a fuck about you. So her only way of thinking is, I got to support my children. I got to put food on the table. I don't give a fuck who get burnt. I just care about my kids getting fed. So in her little rabbit head ass mind, she thinks that what she's doing is okay because she's taking care of her kids. Boy, you niggas better take heed of this game, man. You better take heed of this game. You better take heed. It's not to be played with, man. Not at all. You better take heed of this game, young nigga. Some of these bitches, you understand me, got a disease in their body, an incurable sexually transmitted disease in their body, and they know it. But they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They really got the spirit of Lucifer in them. They got the spirit of the devil in them. They trying to sit up there and pass it on to as much people as they can pass to. She don't give a damn about your future, young man. She don't give a damn about your life or your children or your mama missing you. She don't give a fuck about that. This is not a game. That sexual pleasure that only lasts for a moment is not worth you losing your moment. It's not worth you losing your goddamn life. You better think before you sit up there and start participating with anybody, before you start participating in any sexual activities with an individual, they need to be properly interviewed thoroughly. Too much playing, man. You got to take yourself more serious. I'm too valuable to have that in my body. I'm too valuable as a man. I'm needed here. The ministry that I have, the abilities that I have, the information that I have, I got to reach people. And if I hear this message tonight and still go out there with the same mentality of just free fucking anything and everything and anybody and everybody, then I ain't doing nothing but casting pearls before swine. You know what I mean? I ain't doing nothing but casting pearls before swine. Period. You better see your value. You better see your importance. Because if you, and it's always, that's why we talk about it all the time, you got to stay conscious of your value, what you was called to do in life. You have to serve a higher purpose than yourself. Because once you get involved with something that's more important than you, then you won't be so, you know what I mean, free to just be giving your body or your time to just anybody and everybody. That's why I teach about the importance of the game and valuing the game and valuing yourself and loving yourself and making daily deposits of love, you know, into you. Because the results of not loving you, the results of not valuing you is death. It's death. I'm talking to everybody, even some of you in the church house. Some of you think that you can have sex unprotected with that woman because y'all go to the same church. And I want you to know that a lot of them women that's in the church, hallelujah, and praise God, and she's speaking in these tongues and running up and down the church. Some of them same women is getting fucked, you understand me, by people in the community, you understand me, unprotected. Don't fall for the Oscar award performance that you see on that Sunday. Then there's some individuals that's even in the church that got a sexually transmitted disease in their body from when they wasn't, you know what I mean, involved with spirituality, when they was living a lifestyle full of carnality, and they don't know that they got a sexually transmitted disease in their body right now. They got that sexually transmitted disease, that incurable sexually transmitted disease in their body before they came to salvation, before they got involved with that denomination. So you can't just say, you know what I mean, like, man, you know what I mean, and if I did slip up, you know, if I do fornicate or if I do commit adultery with sister so-and-so or brother so-and-so, at least, you know, I won't catch a disease. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that at all. You do not know that at all. That's how the enemy is endeavoring to trick you up and deceive you into thinking that just because she's at church and she's speaking in a tongue or she got a long ass dress with no earrings and makeup, that, you know, it's impossible for her to have a damn disease. And what you got to stop doing is allowing the appearance to be the interference of you discerning and learning the truth about these women, because they got some nasty bitches even in the motherfucking church. You got some bitches that's nasty, that's having unprotected sex with men in the church and men out the church. You got some nasty bitches, religious bitches in the church having sex with other religious bitches and homosexuals in the church. You got some girls that know that this dude is a flaming, he's a homosexual. But to stop himself from committing suicide, he tried to deceive himself into saying that he's a bisexual. So every now and then, you know what I mean, he tried to sit up there, you know what I mean, and act like he like girls. He act like he like women. That's not really his thing, but you know, sometimes he like to feel like a man. Because when he allow another man to sit up there and plunge his ass and nut in his ass, you know what I mean? He feel less of a man. So he like to get in sexual activities, you know what I mean, with this woman, you know what I mean, to feel like a man. You know what I mean? It's not that he's just so turned on, you know what I mean? No, it's not, no. Well, he bisexual and no. He's gay and he trying to deceive himself into thinking that he's not gay. But he gay. He gay as hell. And some of y'all is sitting over there sleeping with Brother Twan and Brother Sebastian. You know what I mean? Because he cute and light skinned with the green little eyes. And he hit the little notes, all the little cute Mariah Carey notes and shit. And it's going to be that same Brother Twan. It's going to be that same Brother Sebastian that's going to give your ass a disease. Because Brother Sebastian suck dick better than you do. Brother Twan take dick better than you do. And them same niggas that some of these bitches are so stupid that they sitting over there having sex with homosexuals. Knowing that he gay, but still give him some pussy. Knowing that he getting plunges up his ass. Knowing that he done had houses and buildings, all the empires, all up his motherfucking ass. Motherfucking niggas that rent Crips, Bloods, you understand me, gangbangers that ran all throughout his ass. You know this, because he tells you, but yet you gonna have sex with him. Some of you bitches is just stupid. And some of you niggas have knowledge of these women being governed by their feelings, being stupid, but yet and still you conduct yourself in the world as if you don't have this information. So let me remind you, this wasn't a revelation tonight. This was to just put you back in remembrance so you can remember to love yourself. It wasn't to sit up there and give you a revelation. It was to give you exhortation and remind you and help you reminisce in retrospect about the knowledge, you know what I mean, that you have, and conduct yourself, you know what I mean, with that knowledge and wisdom. You know what I mean? It was for that. It was for that. You know what I mean? You got to love yourself, man. You got to realize, man, we living in perilous times out here. Some of these women know that they know that these guys is homosexuals, and they still have sex with them. Then you have some people that are so lustful, some people that are governed by the demon of lust so bad that they know that this individual got an incurable sexually transmitted disease in their body and still have sex with them knowingly. So you better, man, come on, man. You better sit up there, you know what I mean, and quit playing. You better sit up there, you understand me, and really quit playing out here. Some of them women, man, that you really want to fuck so bad, that you really want to stick your dick and your tongue in so bad, they got sexually incurable diseases in their body, man. Stop being so quick to stick your dick in anything and everything that looks attractive. You know what I mean? And just to be real with you, condoms ain't all the way either. That's why I said you really need to interview. You really need to interview. Because that condom don't 100% guarantee you that your ass ain't going to get that sexually incurable disease in your body. So you really only depending on the mercies of God out here and the information to be applied to your life. This game, nigga. So, you know what I mean? When you interviewing this broad, young woman, when you interviewing this young male or man, you know what I mean? You need to find out about them as a person. You know what I mean? Don't be in a rush. KC and JoJo used to sing in a song back in the day called Don't Rush. Don't rush. You know what I mean? Don't rush to get up in that bedroom too soon. That's going to be there. That's going to be there. Don't rush to get up in that bed. Don't rush to put this dick in your mouth raw and suck his dick, because that's very same dick that you just might put in your mouth. And I'm being vulgar like this because I want to give you these images. I want to sit up and come off like this. Because when you think about, when you start, anytime that you sit up there and carry yourself, you know, without being conscious, you know what I mean? This shit like this can happen. So I want you to see my peanut head ass in your mind the next time that you see somebody that you think that's fine, that you think that's attractive, and you think about giving that good ass pussy that you got up. Or you think about giving that dick up, you know what I mean, to that woman. You need to find out about this individual. And just to be real, you know, seeing it's not that serious, but it is that serious. Baby, I would love to be inside of you. I really would. You know what I mean? But I want to know, are you willing to go get tested with me? You know what I mean? Because I get tested, you know, frequently. You know, even when I'm not sexually active, I still go to get tested. Are you willing? Are you willing to come to the hospital with me to get to get tested to see whether or not you have a sexually transmitted disease? And most, you know what I mean, are going to come up with a rebuttal. They're going to come up with a reason on why they can, or, you know, or feel offended that you ask. But if she get offended, you know what I mean, you don't need to be participating in nothing with her anyway. And if he get offended for you asking, you don't need to be participating in no sexual activities with him anyway. Take them to the clinic. Some of you niggas that say that you pimps, you ain't pimps because you don't even care about your women. When was the last time you took your woman or your women to the clinic to see whether or not they had a sexually transmitted disease or not? Some of you, you know what I mean, got calls about your women being raped. Woman told you that while she was on a date with a trick, the condom bust, and she didn't know whether or not he ejaculated or not. You say, did you feel anything? Yeah, I think, I don't know if it went in or not, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I felt the look. I don't know whether it went in my pussy or not, but yeah, I did feel some nut. And because you was only concerned about counting the money, you listened to this story about, you know, a woman either getting raped or a trick sitting up there, because some of you bitches is green. You as green as a pool table. You don't got no game about yourself. And you got the trick right behind you, tearing that ass up. And some of y'all be trying to bust a nut just like the trick do, truth be told. But, oh, I'm a hoe. I don't be doing. Right. But, you know what I mean? Some of y'all be trying to endeavor to bust a nut like the trick do. And the trick is behind you with his trick dick trying to bust his nut. And so he can bust a nut. You so into the activity, you don't even know that this motherfucker done sit up there and took a condom off. He done took the condom off, and he in your pussy raw dealer. He in your pussy raw dealer. He done took the condom off his dick, got it in your pussy, and sitting over there fucking you, and you so involved in what y'all doing that you cannot feel that this man has took the condom off. And then most of you that be in these situations, that be doing this goofy ass shit, you be the main one sitting over there talking about, oh, well, you know, I don't need no pimp. I got all the game that I need. You ain't got no game, bitch. No, you don't. And believe it or not, that's why I keep telling you, you have to be careful, because some of these women are making tricks, put a condom on. But by some of y'all, because a woman can only produce what a man introduced her to, and by most of you motherfuckers not introducing the bitch to some game, you know what I mean, and giving the bitch some game, she is on a date with this trick, and the trick got more game than her. And he puts her in a compromising position physically and mentally. You know what I mean? And by him running the date, by him governing the date, the bitch can't even feel that the trick that set up there and took the condom off. He inside your bitch having a damn a wang dang doodle inside your bitch. He and your bitch having a boss time. And then some, you know what I mean? Some of these bitches are so green, they allow the trick to use the condom that he's bringing. So he done already set it up to where he done poked a little hole, or you know what I mean? Or he can slide the little condom off and slide that bitch right on off and get up in that pussy. And this bitch don't feel the difference. I remember one bitch, I had got her from this large family. I ain't gonna say which area, because if I say that, y'all probably know. But I had set up there and got this one particular bitch that was come from this particular people that's deep. And I fuck with the nigga anyway. So this ain't no diss to him. But because I done got a few bitches from him. But this particular bitch that I got, you know what I mean, from him, this bitch told me that before getting involved with him, not why him, so don't be sitting up there. Sinful said that the bitch when she was with you was sucking raw dicks. No. She didn't receive enlightenment until she got with him. Prior to getting involved with him, she was sucking raw dicks. And she didn't feel no condemnation because she didn't have the information. Now, I know some of y'all, and y'all judgmental state of mind, you gonna say, oh man, the bitch was supposed to know better. And I can agree with that. She was supposed to know better, man. Common sense, man. Common whole sense. Yeah, man. I understand that and I agree. I'm not gonna argue. But she said she didn't know. She thought, you know, if a trick basically paid for some sex and he looks clean, he looked presentable, then she was gonna sit up there and give him a bareback blowjob. You know what I'm saying? If he looked presentable, if he looks disease-free, if he looked like he don't have nothing in his body, then she had a mentality of, you know, why wouldn't I sit up there and suck on him or fuck on him, you know, raw? You know, why wouldn't I? And she was allowing raw penises to enter into her mouth before she got involved with him. Because she actually thought, you know what I mean, that it was cool enough to do it, especially if it was a decent, or if she thought that it was a decent amount of money that was being offered. So if something like $300 or $500 came into play, a trick could get a bareback blowjob from her. I just got to be real. So the truth is this: if she has that mentality, you always got to think like this. If she thinks like that or feels like that, there's another female that feels like that and thinks like that as well. It's a population of females that has this same perspective. And y'all say that pimping is not needed when she didn't receive enlightenment on, you know, participating in safe sex with these tricks until she got with the pimping. She didn't receive knowledge on that until she got with the pimping. Some of you women might sit up there and say that, you know what I mean, well, I understand, and you probably did, baby, and I'm thankful for you knowing, and you came knowing. That's what's up, but all didn't. And some didn't receive enlightenment on, you know what I mean, that type of shit until they got with the pimping. And getting back to this, you know, this rape thing. When a trick sits up there and he rapes a bitch, you know what I mean? He put his dick up in a raw. Some of you, with your watching movie ass, with your listening to rap song ass, with your no heart ass, with your non-pimpish ass, because ain't no pimp, you ain't no pimp in my ass, but I mean, hey, I ain't the game. I am the game, but I ain't the game. You know what I mean if you're in the game. But the thing about it is this. Some of y'all were so hungry for money that you sit up there and was like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't raped, bitch, you know what I'm saying? No, you wasn't raped because you was gonna sell pussy any motherfucking way, bitch. You know what I mean? So the motherfucker he didn't motherfucking rape you, you know what I mean, out of some pussy. He raped you out of some money, which, you know what I mean, everybody different. You know, I ain't speaking bad on if that's the way you feel. But, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he didn't get you for no motherfucking, you understand me, pussy, because you was going to give the motherfucking pussy up any goddamn way, bitch. Fuck your tears, bitch. Get in the motherfucking shower and sit up there, you understand me, and get back out there and get my money. Hold on, let me make my mean face. Hold on, let me make a meaner one. Some of y'all think that that was pimp. Some of you are so game goofy and you watch so many movies and you listen to so many rap songs that you think that that's pimp. Yeah, get your motherfucking ass back out there, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that dumb ass shit. Get your ass in the shower, bitch, and sit up there and wash your motherfucking pussy and get your ass back out there. You don't think I should go to a hospital to go get checked out? Bitch, you understand me? Only hospital you need to go to, bitch, is a hospital called Pippin and Horn, bitch. Now get going to this motherfucking shower because you got more hours to do out there on the blade, bitch, so more money can be made, bitch. You know what I mean? And y'all think that's pimp. Some of you niggas actually think that that's pimp. To treat a woman less than a woman. You know what I mean? Treat her like she's an animal. Treat her like she's less of a human being. And when something like that happens to her, instead of going, sending her to the clinic to go get checked out and get medicated, you sit up there and send her to the shower and send her back to the blade, you know what I mean, so more money can be accumulated. And then you wonder why when a man comes around, because there's a difference between a male that's professing to be a pimp and an actual man, you know what I mean, who actually possesses what he's professing to be, a pimp, some pimping. And then you get knocked immediately. And then once he gets the bitch, not only did he obtain well, but he gonna maintain well because he's gonna do some things. It don't even take nothing big. I done had some girls actually cry at the dentist's office. At the dentist, P, why she cried at the dentist's office? Because the bitch told me, with all the P's that every P that I ever been with, I ain't never had nobody take me, care about my teeth or, you know, go get me checked out. It'd be the little things. You trying to sit up there and buy Louis bags and Gucci bags and Louis shoes and red bottoms and jewelry and all of that. But when was the last time you took your bitch to the dentist? Some of y'all bitches, you know your bitch teeth is fucked up. That bitch mouth is full of incidents and accidents, nigga. That motherfucking bitch mouth look like a whole bunch of demonic and satanic spirits. That bitch mouth look like the 13th chapter of Revelations, nigga, and you be wondering why your money look funny. Look at your bitch mouth. Her breath stank and her teeth is fucked up. You know what I mean? You got to keep your teeth right. You got to keep your body right. Get yourself checked out. Get your women checked out. Because when you do that, you know what I mean? A woman like, I like him. I like him. He don't just say that he care about me. He actually shows me physically that he cares about me, that he loves me. You know what I mean? It's not manipulation. It's not just conversation with him. He has physically shown me that he cares about me, that he loves me. He took time to minister to me. You know what I mean? Now, I ain't gonna lie. In certain situations, because you making a monster, certain situations, you gonna have to sit up there and be rough and tough. But when it comes to that rape, and the bitch done told you that the trick that went up in her pussy or went up in her ass raw and netted all up in ass and pussy raw, and you still, oh, bitch, you know what I mean? It just come with the territory of this game, bitch. Go ahead and wash it up and get back out there. So I feeling like she ain't shit. And that's why a lot of y'all ain't getting shit. because a woman is governed by how she feel. So if you make the woman feel like she ain't shit and you send her out the door, you know what I mean, feeling like she ain't shit every day, then you can expect a shitty ass trap. Come on, man. It's just common sense that ain't common. You got to have some finesse with your game. You have to have it. You know, before I close, I want to say to all of the young people, whether you're a square or whether you participating in the life, I want you to know, young people, that you are valuable. Your life is valuable. You got something to live for. You know what I mean? No matter what your circumstance may be, you might be in poverty. You might not have no money right now. You might live with your mama. You might, you know what I mean? I don't know. I know it might be fucked up in your environment. People might be getting killed left and right. And right now, you just got a strong spirit of depression. So you don't know your value. Nobody has ever really took out time to encourage you or have a conversation to help you come to the realization of who you are as a young man or as a young woman. But I want you to know that in spite of how you feel, that you are important and that you are valuable. Young woman, stop allowing any young man to tell you that he loves you. And you believe it. And as soon as a young man tells you that he loves you or play the boyfriend card with you, you take off your panties. You know what I mean? Value yourself. Value yourself, young woman. Value yourself. Stop giving away your pussy, you know what I mean, the same way that God gives out air. Stop doing that. Because the consequences of it just might be herpes. The consequence of it just might be syphilis. The consequence of it just might be AIDS. The consequence of it just might be death. So realize your value as a young woman. You're worth living. Your life is worth living. Enjoy your life. You got all your life to have sex. Some of y'all should be concentrating on studying and getting your knowledge up, reading, getting involved in conversations and debates that's going to build up your mind, you know, because all of that, you know, getting into sex early and getting involved, you know what I mean, in these unprotected sexual activities is only going to cause teenage pregnancy. And he not going to be there to take care of the baby. And some of these dudes are so fucked up that they'll give you an incurable sexually transmitted disease and a baby and not even help you raise the baby. It's a cold, cold world out here. So you better sit up there, you understand me, and value yourself. Warning come before destruction. I need for everybody that fucks with me. All y'all don't, and that's cool. But for those that do fuck with me, bro, I need you to share this on Facebook for me. If you fuck with me, if you fuck with this game, bro, share this on Facebook for me. Post this on Instagram for me. Post a link on Snapchat for me. Share it with your young cousin. Share it with your son. Share it with your daughter. Because diseases are real. And a lot of people don't want to sit up there and acknowledge it to basically set their front door. Some of y'all still don't believe the diseases is real until them sexually transmitted diseases come knocking at your door. Until you feel that burning sensation. Come on, man. Diseases is real. Death is real. And I don't want you to die because you didn't value yourself. I don't want you to die because you didn't love yourself. So by all means, share this good game. You know what I mean? And I want to say this another thing before I sit up there and get out of here. For all you double life niggas, for you niggas that's living you know what I mean, hypocrisy, I told you that the game was gonna spank you. Everything that I ever said on here has always came to pass. When I told you that Backpage was gonna go down, it went down. Then when Backpage went down, I told you that a lot of these guys was gonna lose their cars, they was gonna lose their houses. Not gonna call no names, but I'm not a liar. It has happening, and it's still gonna happen. I told you that certain individuals was gonna fall off and keep falling off. I told you that certain individuals that lied on me and spoke evil on me was gonna fall off and get fucked up. One individual not too long ago ended up losing all of his teeth, got all of his teeth kicked the fuck out. I told you that. You reap what you sow. No matter what lifestyle that you in, you reap what you sow. When you sit up there and you live a lifestyle of hypocrisy, you reap what you sow. It don't matter, oh, I'm in the streets, so them scriptures and all of that stuff, that don't apply. Yes, it do. You cannot escape the consequences of your actions when you're involved in some hypocrisy. So for all you guys that's involved, you know what I mean, in hypocrisy, for all you guys that got girlfriends on the side and living a double life, them diseases is coming. No currency days is coming. Your days are numbered. If I was by you right now, I put a paper on you that say going out of business. A lot of you niggas is going out of business, man. If I was right by you, a fraudulent ass clown right now, I'd take a picture and put it right on your back and say going out of business. Because that's exactly what you niggas is getting ready to do, man. You're going out of business. The game told you tonight you're going out of business. Some of you heard this message and you can prevent the things that could transpire by applying this game to your life. But some of you is predestined to happen because of the hypocrisy that you participated in. And I was just coming to, I'm the mailman, and I just came to sit there and give you the mail. I'm the fireman, and I just had to let you know that your house is on fire and your days are numbered. You're going out of business. Them lies that you've been telling on social media, you're getting ready to get exposed. The word of God say, your sin shall find you out. You're getting ready to get exposed. Your days are numbered. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you, and I want you to hit the like. Everybody hit the like. In attendance, if you respect this game, if you appreciate this good game that was shared tonight, make sure you hit the like button. And that link that Tony just gave right now, I want everybody to click on that link. You know what I mean? For those that would like consultation or a conversation about anything or everything, just come down to the website, hit the consultation button, and we can get into anything that you like. If you need more game, that's the way to go about it. That link that Tony just posted. Sit up there and hit the link, hit the consult, start it. And if you don't sit up there and have this game, look at this. The consequences of not applying this game. The young man was only in the game for 2 years and has already came into contact with herpes. So you know that this shit is real. And you know that, you understand me, that when you don't apply this game to your life, the consequences of not applying it to your life is real. So, you know what I mean? For those of you that know that definitely that you in need of this game, please, by all means, go to my website, go to www.sinfulthep.net, go hit the consultation button and set up an appointment, whether for 30 minutes or for an hour, if you want longer, you know what I mean? Just keep making the hour appointment. But I appreciate all you guys. Oh, and another thing before I go, I want everybody to click on all my channels. Click on channel, and all my channels that I'm subscribed to, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to all the channels that my channel is subscribed. Let's get the subscribers up on them other channels, because if the enemy or anybody of YouTube ever decide to take down this one channel, we got other channels that we got family over there already. So let's build up them channels, people. And like I said, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, share it, get it out to family members, get it out to the youth. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys with all of my heart. You know what I mean? I see Tony, I see Turf up in here. Blessings to Knock. Let me give my shout outs before I go. Big Drew done came up in here, man. I appreciate, and as always, you know, my Chicago brother Goldie. Man, I appreciate that. Knock, I appreciate the $10, bro. Man, love, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for that. I tell you guys all the time, if you ain't got 100, you ain't got 500, you ain't got 50, you ain't got 20, if you ain't got 10, whatever you got, just give, you know what I mean, in your now. If I've given anything that was beneficial and helped you be official in the game, you know what I mean, or just gave something that could be beneficial to others, and you just appreciative of me giving this game exactly now for almost 180 minutes, come on, man. You know what I mean? Just show appreciation. But I love you guys. I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. After I end this video, I want everybody that fuck with me to get in the comments section and give some words of encouragement to the youth or words of wisdom to the youth on how to abstain from participating in sexual activities without protection. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. One.